All right, and I think we are live. Hello. Welcome to Rollers of Fate. Thanks for being there. Today we play a modified version of Curse Strahd, Dining in Barovia.
Barovia.
Barovia! Thomas let us down today. Damn it. Tom, you let us down with the Barovia. I am Cisco Blanco, your
Sorry, I was on
storyteller.
mute.
Oh no.
I was in the phone lock. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Barovia.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm your storyteller, and these are our great heroes, as always. Let's start with you, Martin. Could you please introduce yourself and your character? Thank you.
Hello, I'm Martin. I'm playing Real of the Arcane Chronology Wizards, and that's it. I mean, there's no one else here. I mean, some people think that Azaleen Rex might be inside my head somewhere, but don't believe anything you read. And I will pass it on to Mo.
Thanks, Martin. Hi, my name is Mo. I am playing Cabal, a Bloodhunter Goliath, and we are. I guess that's it. We're off home, guys. We're away from Barovia now, and
What do you mean? We are home.
what?
Oh.
What? How are we home? Oh yeah, he's forgotten everything in the past. That's why we're home, isn't it? But don't worry, we've got a solution for this, and that is Real must die. Once Real's dead, everything will be sorted. So I'll just pass that on to Neil.
Thank you. My name's Neil. I play Lilith, who is a Warforged, finally back to being a Warforged, cleric of the grave. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. I shall pass it on to Tom.
Oh, hi everyone. I'm Tom. I'm playing Sway Silver Spear. And you see me, you don't see me. You see me, you don't see me. That's it. I'm just gonna pass to Baz.
Yeah, and you are a rogue.
I'm a phantom
changeling,
rogue.
yeah?
Sorry, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why you see me, you don't see me, because I'm a phantom rogue. Sorry.
Cool. So, Mr. Bass, please.
I'm Baz.
Hi, Baz.
Hello, Bass.
I play Bloodrick Turtle, which has now got 4 legs and 2 arms. Half horse, half turtle, and it's 4 green.
Oh my
Amazing.
god.
All right.
I really wished your form would have a shell as well. That would be amazing. It would look like Pokemon.
I'll just come out of Pokeball.
And I think we've just missing more, right?
No, I've said my piece.
All right, so we got everyone. Okay, so I'll leave it with you now if it's okay to do some stream announcements.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Savalier.
Savalier. What's going on?
Save real. Oh, save real. Hashtag save real. Yeah, oh no. There is a message somewhere from very far away from there. Oh dear.
Yeah, I'll take it away, I guess. So, as you can see, one of our players is not here. Yulia is currently away, but she'll be back hopefully next week, and we'll get to see her and her character, Saphira, back as soon as well. But until then, just a few little bit of announcements. Anyone who has not seen any of our previous episode of this campaign or our Tuesday campaign, which is the Candlekeep Mystery Seal Pages of Vergla, you can catch all our previous episodes on our YouTube channel, which is at Rollers of Fate D&D. And then once this episode is finished on Twitch, you can immediately find this there, and some of our previous episodes, which go back a few months as well. Those who want to send us any fan art, please send it to rollersoffatednd@gmail.com. And finally, we have a Twitter channel, which is at FateDND, where you can catch our up-to-date news and any other D&D related news. Yeah, and I'm not sure, Siska, how gory this game is going to get now that we've slayed Strahd, so I don't know, do we really need to give any viewer discretion
I
now?
am the DM. I am the DM. You know me. Of course, it's gonna be gory.
Then I guess viewer
All will be
discretion.
well. Everybody knows.
All will be well.
All
Yeah.
will be well.
Yes. All right, back to you, Siska.
All right, amazing. Okay, thank you very much for that, Mo. That's cool, and thank you guys for introducing yourselves as well. All right, and now without further ado, just actually give me 1 second. Let me put some music here, and then we'll be ready.
Gladiators ready.
Okay. Eulogy to the Master. His hatred for the living will not be forgotten. The destruction of joy and everlasting gloom that inspires to kill will be missed. He was a great tyrant and ruler, husband of many, master to all. May you reign in the nine hells, Strahd Banzarovich. And on that note, actually, yeah, today we're gonna try not to swear, okay? Very hard, because we had a content warning on the last episode, so I'm gonna try very hard not to say any freaking swear word, okay? Just to keep the heads up for everyone. Thanks to all of you for being here, playing with me today, and to everyone who is tuning in. Please make yourself comfortable and settle in as we are about to dive into the mists of Ravenloft. All right, are you ready for the longest recap of the history of the stream? Just to give you a heads up. All right, previously, during the final fight with the Strahd, the Outsiders retrieved the Sphere of Bloodwinter from the past to entrap Strahd's soul for eternity. Inevitably, a few changes were made to the timeline, yet the battle continued. Bloodwick transformed into a centaur with flaming eyes and hooves, and after consuming Blocephalus' blood in the past, the missing reel traveled through a silvery sea summoned by Eric Salhonan, known as the group by Jerome. Eric has been imprisoned by the original clone, King Asalin, now reborn as Eldritch Rex after making a pact with an otherworldly entity. He warned Reel about a future destruction, death, a mass sacrifice ritual, and something called a chromatic tetrahedron needed to save Toriel. Yet Eric was killed before elaborating, as the whole group watched it happen also in a form of a vision. The wounded Devil Strahd lost control, unleashing a whirlwind of claws and summoned a life-draining mist once more, but the group combined all their deadly attacks in unison, empowered by the Moonstone's light, and as Strahd tried to escape, real arcane bursts turned him into ashes. As Strahd Banzarovich died, his soul and spirit was contained in the sphere of Bloodwinter for eternity. The land is finally free, and the true sun rose for the first time in 700 years. And the Outsiders and Barovia once more are free of this tyrant, The Keepers of the Feathers, were ravens led by Debbie and Martikov, arrived too late to help, yet in greater numbers than ever before on the former timeline, to celebrate the victory with abundant wine and gratitude for life. All vampires younger than 3 moons were freed from their curse, and Lilith reverted back to her original Warforged form using a spell storing bottle with Claudio's aid, who after worshipping Karthos has manifested some kind of divine magic. Cabal spent all his time with his mother Anya, who will await him along Sina and Esmeralda in the Crimson Snow Keep near Galenford. Lauren Oakenfate will return the Moonstones to Neverwinter Woods thanks to his sister Saphira, his adopted sister, shall I say, Saphira, who is retrieving them, and by doing that, she has saved her corrupted forest and the sacred tree as well. And then Master Uhok expressed pride after Reels and the Outsiders' achievements once more, and after a couple of days of searching the castle, the group found magical items and a fortune in gold. Sway and his father Lucian also spent quality time together, accompanied by the group. They teleported to Vallaki to return St. Andra's bones to the temple, and our celebrity saviors were greeted by another town party and soon discovered that memory gems are now a form of currency, making people happier and free of unpleasant past experiences due to Sibylline's influence and Babali Saga's early death. But all that stays here as you are today on your day 40, once more sunny outside, it's noon, warm, and Vallaki is thriving with this huge street party that is going on. And Lilith, you are there, just seeing the group as you are joining them. You have enough magical confectionaries and sweets to feed the whole town, but you are arriving to the orphanage now, and as you see there, your friends are there. Real is being pushed to the side, and you are about to do whatever you want. I'll leave it to you guys.
Okay. So you'll see Lilith kind of walking in. As she goes in, she'll kind of start handing out the pastries and the sweets to all the kids. Real,
Okay.
Would you like some pastries? I've got quite a few.
I'm not there.
You're not there. Where are you?
I ran away from the lady.
Oh, okay.
I know the owner, and she
But come on,
might have
she's
some
your big
ideas
fan.
about.
You shouldn't do that.
You don't even look
I'll-
like yourself.
I look like myself. You can't even see the crown. I mean, I look fine. Choo. The crown is invisible.
Yep.
I'm just no. I'm just going to check the shops.
Do you want one of us
Okay.
to accompany you, or will you be fine alone?
I mean, I should be fine, right? If our enemies are. No.
Ah,
It'd be
Saphira,
interesting to know.
why don't you go with him? Take Saphira with
That
you.
sounds like a great idea. Go.
Okay.
Okay, and Real, kind of like as you turn Real, to your surprise, you see a familiar face just about to enter the gates of the orphanage. You see Claudia Velasco with her black hair, all tied up in a bun, an oval outfit, and she looks at Saphira and says, hello, how are you? How is things been? And then she looks at you and said, oh, and you have a new friend. Who will this be? And she looks at you. Real.
I'm Steve.
Oh, nice to meet you, Steve. It's good you're friends with the lady, and I saw the other guys. Lilith is there. Oh, hi guys. And make an insight check, Real, actually.
What's going on? Did she cast a spell to forget me because she was in love with me? This is like Eternal Sunshine of the Mindless. Well, there's done.
Okay, with an insight check, you actually confirm your theory, and then you realize that it's very likely she has trade the memory of you for a memory on the memory stone and used it to forget you, as she was rejected by you and highly infatuated by you as well. And you see on her face she's got no clue who you are. You can actually see, but she seems quite interested on you, like with a smile.
Oh no, he's going to start all over again.
Oh, so where are you guys going? You coming to visit the orphanage? I could make some tea if you guys want.
I mean, we don't know you guys, so I'm going to let this. They know the children, and I don't know them, so I'm just going to go with Safira for check this. The shops. Any shops you can recommend?
Actually, she looks at you up and down, and she says, actually, I will recommend you perhaps. We have some nice fashion shops here. Our clothes. We have quite interesting outfits if you want. I see you are,
I'm going to look really sad. Like, oh, you think my outfits are ugly?
I mean, it's nice. I'm not saying it's ugly. It looks very nice, but it's just a bit dated, perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Eyeball. No. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll go to get some clothes.
Yes, but perhaps if you go to the shopping district, there is quite a few places there, and perhaps you have the Jenny's Shack is quite nice with clothing and really interesting things. So if you want something more high couture, you could go to the Beast Roast, maybe. One of those two. But have a good time in Vallaki, and see you soon. And then she kind of proceeds to enter the place, and she sees Sway, Bloodwick, and then she looks at Bloodwick kind of like, oh my god, what's going on? This is a quite unusual creature. Are you a fae? She asks you, Bloodwick.
I say no.
Oh, okay, because there is a lot of fae creatures in town now, so I thought maybe you are with them. But you look awesome. The kids are gonna love you. And then you see, as she says, the kids are gonna love you. You see one kid going like, "Oh my god, that's a horseman!" And then there is a storm of kids, kind of 20 kids running your way with kind of in joy on their faces and this kind of yay kind of thing, and they start going towards you, Bloodwick, and you all see it. Also, they start taking your sweets, Lilith, quite happily as you are giving them out.
As I do to each and every single one, I was he likes it when you climb on him, and then the next one, he likes it when you pull his tail, and then the next one, he likes it when you poke him in the eye.
Oh no. Okay.
What I do, I raise my two front hooves up in the air, and I slam them on the floor, and it causes a mini earthquake, and all the kids fall over.
Okay, make an intimidation check at advantage.
That's a Pokemon move called Fissure.
16.
Okay. Kids are horrified. You see their faces in terror, oh my god, no! This is not friendly! And you see all these kids one little girl start crying, and then after a second you see Amber, a young girl around 16, 17 perhaps, green eyes, human, kind of reddish hair, and she approaches. Oh, hi! Oh, hi guys, it's been a while. How are you been? All good? Nice to see you all.
Yes. And I hand over the entire bag of pastries and sweets. You wouldn't happen to have made yourself a stable since we last came here? Because and she points over at
Bloodwick, oh no.
Bloodwick over his shoulder.
I don't know. I mean, your friend. We don't actually have a stable, but your friend looks quite humanoid. Hi, I'm Amber. Amber, nice to meet you. Well, who will you be? She says to you, Bloodwick.
Hi, I am Bloodwick.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I mean, I will hate to impose, but some of these kids, they will love to play with you. Up to you. If you don't like children, I understand. It's no pressure, but you will make them very happy. You know, they don't get that much joy in life.
I don't mind as long as they don't pull my tail.
Oh no! They are very well behaved, and you children, and you see like they're like like you see some of them were starting to wipe the tears off, kind of like looking at you like, sure, can we? Kind of like with this kind of face, and they nicely start playing with you in a good manner as long as Amber is there, and you realize that she stays because she knows they could misbehave otherwise, and then. As you are there, Sway, as well, you see Felix coming out, black hair, kind of like black eyes, and this intense, very pale and intense look, like a bushy eyebrows for a little boy. And he comes running, holding this huge teddy bear on his hand that you recognize as well. And the teddy bear says hello to you as well as the boy. Hey, Sway, how you been, my friend?
Hello, you two. I'm gonna pick him up.
Okay.
Pick the boy up, and kind of give him a hug.
Oh,
So how you been?
Yeah, all good here, Things same old, but this town is good. I love the town. It's so much fun,
Is it
Oh,
the
I
dad
think.
talking or the Felix?
Sorry.
Is it actually the boy talking or the?
Yeah, the boy. Yeah,
the boy
you see the teddy bear is like staring at you as well and smiling with this freaky, like he's missing one eye and he's got like a button sewn that is kind of loose on the other one, and he's kind of like going like that and making signs to you, and then he says,
Oh my God, I feel a little bit lightheaded.
and then you see all the kids that they're starting to act funny in a happy way, but they seem to be spaced out, Lilith. And with your passive insight, you gather that is very likely to be the sweets. As you know, they are magical, but they seem to be enjoying them. But they are like a bit, whoa. And Claudia Velasco will invite you to have tea if you want. Will you please join us for tea, maybe? I'm sure Felix will be very happy and the other kids. You said your name was Blackwig. I mean, if you want to stay, you can come as well. To open the back door. I don't think you're going to fit to the main door, but, please join us if you want as well.
I'm just gonna stay here with the kids to play a little bit.
I'll go with her.
Okay. You stay with the kids too, Lilith, or will you go with Claudia Velasco?
I'll go with Claudio Blasco. I'll take a couple of the happy sweets.
Okay. Yeah, and as you keep giving them, all the kids are greeting you, and you see there is quite a few new kids that you don't recognize. You see actually different races, like before it used to be human, now you see a couple of goblin kids, you see as well like gnomes, forest gnomes, like all these different races, halflings, like you saw Barovia being quite human, but you see here there is kids from different races that is quite strikes you as you don't remember it being like that before, but it seems to be maybe something to do with a new timeline, perhaps. And tea is served, and you guys are there chatting for a little bit with Claudia Velasco and Sway, and stayed outside with Bloodwick playing with the kids. And while that's happening, we cut back to Real as you are walking around the street. You are looking for what are you doing actually?
I'm looking for my children in case there's any, but I'm just looking around to any changes. And I want to ask around to see if I find because we killed the coffin maker, so I want to know who's making the coffins these days.
Okay, yeah, so you know the coffin making shop is not actually far away from where you are.
We just
I'll give
arrived
you
there, yeah.
I'll give you a little map of Vallaki actually. You see it's full of people that are jumping and going crazy around, celebrating your arrival and celebrating all together. People are quite highly intoxicated at this point, and every time someone recognizes you, they scream your name aloud, like, "Yeah, real, the outsiders!" And it's like going crazy. And you know, as you are there right now, you know that the coffee making shop is just here, actually. So it's kind of like a few streets past the Isabetta Morak sweet shop. So you could easily make your way down there if you.
Yeah. I want to check if anybody's taking it over, if anybody's working there.
All right. As you actually see the coffee maker shop, you see all this like before. You see it's quite gloom and dark, and all these coffins are actually outside still, like nothing has really changed. And it kind of strikes you a little, like you think, what is going on here? Give me one second.
I knock on the door and see if there's anyone.
Okay. All right. So let me just change the picture 1 second. I have it here. And as you knock in the door, you hear from... hello? Who's there? And you hear a scream from the top window that you easily recognize being the same person. Give me 1 second.
Have we killed?
That you killed, yeah.
Oh no.
And you see this old grumpy old man looking down. You are not dead. You don't need a coffin. What do you want?
I mean, everybody dies. I would like to, I prepare for the future.
Right? I guess so. Come on, I'm coming down, he says. And then you see, he's quite late in the evening, but you see he's still on his pajamas and these kind of long robes or whatever he's wearing that seem like a sleeping outfit. And after a few minutes, the door opens, and once more you see Hendrik van der Vo, old man, kind of balding on the top, white hair, beard, loose mustache, and he looks like a mess, and black circles under their eyes. He looks very, very tired. Bloody parties! Party! Who cares if the devil is dead or not? Less coffins, less business for me now, damn it. What?
Oh, come on. Sooner or later they're going to die, and they're going to pay you, So just be patient. So, I'm looking for a coffin.
Oh, nice. You look like you could have a good one. Would you like a gold embroidery? Which kind of coffin?
One with a syllable leads. I mean, you don't want it to...
All right. We have different prices. I believe, are you one of these outsiders? I saw some drawings of you.
I mean, I have a very common face. It's possible, but I mean, just show me your good ones. Where are your good ones?
All right, and come here. And he takes you. Follow me, please. And he starts taking you up the stairs, and you actually recognize up the stairs. That's where the vampire spawn were before. But now, as you get to that room, you notice the room has been cleaned, and it looks more lived than before, and more like in a show. And then in there you see some coffins. One of them is got these ornaments with all these engraves on it, like rose vines, kind of with flowers on them, and it's got super intricate lead and stuff, and it's made out of gold. And then you see another one that is got a mix of gold, platinum, and all bronze, kind of all. And there is 3 quite similar in different materials. And then he says, this one is 100 gold. For outsider price, 110.
Do you have anything like more expensive?
Well,
I want the best one.
The gold and platinum one. That one is 300 gold pieces.
Do you have anything
For
more expensive?
outsider
I want
price.
the best one.
Well, I could have something made for you. In order.
Maybe I can find something in the castle.
What do you mean in the castle? You have a castle as well?
I mean, there's, Ravenloft is right there.
Are you friends with the master? Well, the gone master, shall I say?
Yeah, there's no master, so I guess who is going to live there now? Maybe,
Oh, okay. I mean, if you are friends with the master, I can do it cheaper for you.
No, I really want a more expensive one. Like, those are nice. I just want, extra.
I'll tell you what. I have some gems hidden away. Come maybe in this evening, and I will encrust all these gems on it. And he kind of just come with me. And he takes you to a kind of like a counter area, like in the middle floor of the place. And he opens this safe with this tiny key and all that. And in there is like a little pouch with gems. And you actually recognize these gems were the payment for him stealing the bonds of St. Andro with Millebok. So you remember Millebok betrayed Father Lucian and stole the bonds, and this is the payment. There is some gold, a little bag, and then next to it, there is inside the gold, there is another smaller bag with gems, and you recognize.
Can I tell how much the gems are worth?
Make a Tell me what check do you think you should
An
do?
appraisal check.
Maybe nature, perhaps, or intelligence. Which one more?
History.
I mean, history. Maybe I
Sure.
remember seeing them somewhere.
Yeah, either of those three. The nature, if you want roughly, or history, or intelligence. I think history is a good one.
Yeah, history. I'll do history. Is my best one.
All right.
27.
Oh wow. Okay, you gather that there is around 400 gold pieces worth in gems there.
It's not enough.
Right.
I said, just keep them. I mean, I might, if I don't find anything in the castle, I'll come back and we'll try to make something. But
I mean, if you have your own gems, and you see his face is changing more and more, and he's quite outraged. Like he's like so disappointed that he's losing such a good.
It's
sale.
amazing. It's just, I want, extra. So I'll have a look at the castle, but I'll come back. Maybe I can find some gems in the castle and bring them over. If I don't find a coffin, that's.
Oh, I'm sorry that I couldn't find a coffin.
It's
Must be somewhere
amazing.
important for you, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be, but I'm sure. Yeah, I'm going to give him some gold. I'll give him 200 gold. I said, just keep looking for I want the best anywhere. Has to be.
You're so generous.
Just keep an eye out, and if you find out, just try to find me.
All right, I will invest this money and maybe get more gems too for your magnificent coffin.
No. Don't buy gems with this. Just buy information about where can I get it, and then maybe you can buy it, and then I can buy it of you, or I can go there.
Okay.
Just ask maybe some of the keepers of the feathers. They fly, right? So they might.
I
know
don't
the
speak
places.
with the keepers of the feathers.
Oh, who do you speak to?
Well, I could
No.
ask some of the werewolves.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
sure. They don't still kidnap children, right?
Oh no, definitely not.
Inside check.
You don't even need to make the inside check.
It's like, wow.
He's unsure, but he's kind of enjoying the idea that they might do.
Wait, have we changed history and we didn't kill him? And The new guy is not the
You
leader.
aren't sure.
Who is the leader of the werewolves?
At the moment, there is Emil and Suleika.
Okay.
Two hideous, good people.
Yeah, they don't kidnap children, right? Is there like
No.
another faction that maybe split away?
Well, perhaps. I don't think you are trustworthy, but yes, no factions at all.
Okay, sure. Oh no. Thank you for your help. Enjoy the money, and if you get any information,
You're
about
so generous.
yes, it has
master.
to be like my size. It has to be sealable, and expensive. Think expensive.
Can I ask you a personal question?
But sure, I mean, you're making, what is it?
You remind me of someone, but it's weird because you don't look like him.
Like someone you met in Vallaki?
No, someone I've met on my travels around the domains of dread.
Oh, who was he? Where is he? Where?
Firan Salhonan? The king Asalin Rex. Why? Why do you remind me of him?
I don't know. I'm obviously not a king. I mean, I'm not that.
Weird.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
strange.
Thanks for your patronage. And it's kind of like, as you start to run, you almost like miss his hand. You see that for a second, he was gonna push you, but as you run, the door just banged behind you. And as you leave the streets, we come back to the others, as you guys are on there having tea.
I'll walk to the castle and see if I can find something there.
Ooh, you wanna go to Castle Ravenloft?
Yeah, well, do
Okay.
things.
You will know it will take you like around 8 hours to get.
Oh no, damn it.
Otherwise, you could
Can you teleport?
get a
there?
carriage or teleport if you have something. If you have the unicorn horn. Well, it's not that.
That's not
far,
500
the unicorn- Yeah, that's not 500 feet.
I do have the teleport spell. Do I remember? I didn't see any circles when I was there, so I can't.
You actually do know that there is a teleportation circle inside this place because you actually came through here. But when you came a day ago, this place was empty, on repairs. There was no one here. This morning, a few hours ago, but somehow now it's full, and there is this gentleman, and this is where the teleportation circle that you used to come was.
That was from but that
the
was one
castle.
way as far as we know. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
as far as you know.
Yeah, I'll just walk around and see if I find the. I'll go to the Burgermeister's place then.
Okay, all right. So you head towards.
I'll head down, yeah.
All right, towards Stella Wachter house. That you will have to pass by the orphanage to get there, and then as this is happening, you guys are sitting there having tea with Claudia, Velasco, Cabal, and Lilith, while the other two of you are playing with the kids. And she's saying, "Oh, so how is life? How was that difficult? What an achievement to kill that monster! It must have been horrible."
Definitely was one of the harder things that I have hunted in my life. But it is now dealt with. We have dealt with this creature.
Oh, we are so happy. The sun.
There are others that eluded us, and we wanted to know, has there been any, I'm curious, has there been any delivery of toys or to the orphanage?
No, really, actually. You mean like Blinsky? He left quite a while ago, and he was never seen again.
He
it's
has
been
not been in
quite
contact
unique.
with you here?
Oh, no. As far as everyone knows, his shop is closed still. No one has taken it over. He still has the ownership of it, but there is no one there anymore. Rumor has it he has moved to another domain of dread, but only rumors, I think. No one really knows. And what about you, Lilith? How is everything? How was for you that experience to overtake the devil Strahd? Actually, I can say his name now, Strahd.
It was challenging, but the outcome was never in doubt. We were always going to defeat him. He just kept eluding us at the beginning, but we finally cornered him down, and yeah, we were victorious.
Oh, have you already spoke to Father Lucian? I've heard some rumors this morning that they have a surprise for you, apparently. So I don't know if they told you already. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's only for you, Lilith.
Oh, only for me.
Yeah.
I will act surprised. I've not heard anything. Before I get, you see, I just pull out this kind of bundle, and she'll unwrap it, and it's got a couple of the happy sweets, and it's like, oh, these are from Real. He was a little bit shy earlier on, but he wanted to make sure you got these.
Oh, isn't he a sweet stranger? I don't really know who he is. I've never seen him before, but he was quite handsome. But you know, I'm dating at the moment. I'm not interested in other people. But yeah, that's very kind. Thank you.
He's
Is he a
also
friend
single.
of yours?
Yeah, he's single. Very nice, eligible person.
Oh well, I'm not that. I'm not one to, when I'm in love, I'm in love. And I'm dating this very handsome water genasi now, so I'm not interested. But thank you, Lilith. It's very kind. The sweets are very nice. Not my cup of tea. I don't like things that make me lose control, you see. I like to stay in control all the time. I have a lot of responsibility with the kids here. But thank you.
Speaking of control, we have seen walking into this town that there are people using memory stone.
Memory stone.
Oh yes, the memory gems and memory stones, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's always been a thing. It's nothing new. Since I remember, since I'm a kid, it's always been a currency you can pay. There is, the domain Barovia has always been quite fey, we have a lot of visits of the carnival regularly, and I don't know if you ever seen the carnival. It's amazing place, and there is a lot of little fays around. It's, we are used to it, but yeah, memory stones are a thing. Yeah.
Is this something that the carnival brought with it? Who introduced the memory stone? Do you remember?
Yes, I mean there is this really sweet, the three old grandmas, they call them, from Kresk, this quite funny. One is always in blue, one is always in red, one is green, and they're like sweet grandmas, and they help people, make people's lives better, and, they've always been around, and they have an empire business, so they are the main, the ones who control the flow of these memory gems.
Have you seen any of these witches around?
Oh, they are no witches, they are grandmas. That's not very nice. I mean, we accept all kind of people. If they want to do haggish things or whatever they want to do, herbalism, no prejudices here. But yeah, I've seen them. They are very nice. I will lie if I said I've ever used one of these memory things. He's not my cup of tea, neither. And he kind of puts his face.
So, when was the last time you saw one of these grandmas?
I haven't been to Crest for a while, but perhaps a year ago, something like that. Before I met you, I guess.
Fair enough. And you wouldn't really remember using a memory stone if you had used one?
I mean, that's part of the memory stone thing, though. But I don't. Why will I use it? I mean, I'm happy life. Have nothing to hide. And she kind of smiles awkwardly.
Indeed. Well, I think we will just be heading off now. Thank you for the drinks and crazy child going giggle giggle giggle.
Oh, we have quite a few influx of little smaller kids now, so I understand. Don't worry, it's okay. We actually have the cutest goblin twins. They are so sweet. They are lovely.
You've been doing a wonderful job, and so has Amber and everyone
Oh,
else
thank you. Yes, she's amazing. I couldn't do anything without her. But yeah, enjoy your party. Come on, you shouldn't be here with me boring, and this party is for you as well. So please, go ahead.
Why did you say the gift for Lilith is? At the Father
it's a
Lucian?
surprise. Oh, now that she's gone outside, assuming that Lilith, when she said be right back. But Neil is back.
I'm back.
Yeah. Oh, it's a surprise. I wouldn't want to spoil it.
But Father Lucian had it, right?
Yes, his Father Lucian organized it with a few of the people from the church. It's like she's here. Come on, I cannot spoil it. Lilith, go away! And she kind of stands up and kind of starts pushing you towards the garden. Come on, I want to talk about it. I'm dying to talk, but I don't want to spoil it. Please, go and join your centaur friend and Sway, please.
It's
If you
okay.
can.
I'll just be like, it's okay. A surprise for her. I'd like to be surprised as well. We're actually going to now head and go to the Burgermeister's house. So again, thank you for the
yes, Miss
hospita.
Della. No, thank you. It's been lovely to see you. Please, anytime, our house is your house. Always and forever. Especially now, even better than ever before. You are the saviors of us. We owe you for life. So, if you ever want to adopt a kid, you're more than welcome as well.
No, that is not something that I would do.
You don't have any kids, do you?
No. Us warrior type people have more things to in our nature. I wouldn't see anyone like that adopting a kid.
What about you, Lilith? Children, maybe? Is that something that interests you?
Not particularly, no.
You will make a great mother, so much knowledge and wisdom to give.
If I wanted to, I could adopt, but no, right now, as Cabal said, it's not for the life of an adventurer.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe when you retired one day. I'm not that have that much knowledge on warforges, but or automatons, or but who knows? Maybe technology keeps advancing. Maybe soon you will be able to have your own little baby automaton.
But
One day.
imagine being responsible. You do it so well. For us, we're always on the go. Being responsible for a child. What happens if we can't help it, or if someone steals it from us? What would happen then?
I guess so. It's like those fun stories, like superheroes and things, with great. How does it go? With great. I don't know. Power comes great. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, sure. I understand. All right. It's been a pleasure. I'll have to cut it short. Have a quick meeting with a friend. But yeah, all the best, and I will see you soon. And send my regards to this mysterious blue stranger, and thanks him for his sweets. Lilith, great to see you, and I'll see you tonight. There is a barbecue tonight on your honor in the main square, so I guess you'll be there, right?
Perhaps.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Fantastic. So look forward to it. Farewell, and see you later. And then as you two kind of start working out, you see there around Bloodwick, make a dexterity check. You have around 20 kids, young kids, all kind of on top of you, pretty much, but you are doing super well. You're holding them. They are trying to build like a tower kind of on top of you, and Amber is in charge there. She's freaking out. You know, it's a bit dangerous, and they are playing to see how many kids actually can be on top of you, and you're doing it really well, and kids are loving you. You know, they are like so stoked, and you know, you see some like there is like a queue of kids kind of like changing to go on top of you and play with you, and there is a ball, a balloon, and different things. What are you doing while this is happening? Is Bloodwick enjoying this?
Yeah.
All right.
Patrick's enjoying it.
Yeah, all right, amazing. And meantime, Sway, you're also there as
Yeah,
well with Felix.
Playing hide and seek with the kids.
Ooh, all right, okay.
Okay,
As
I'm
you're
gonna
playing hide and seek, yeah, make a stealth
no.
check. I was gonna say, all right.
Okay. Okay.
You see, like after a while, the kids seem quite frustrated because every time they hide, you find them really quick, and every time you hide, they cannot see you at all. You go invisible, literally, and you see that the kids are kind of quite frustrated. Like it's one of those situations. Like Amber is looking at you, like, "Come on, you know, like, are you ever gonna let them find you?" You know, kind of thing.
I mean, it's just normal hide. I mean,
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm just gonna say my goodbyes
Mm-hmm.
with the ones I was playing with Felix as well, and once we leave in, I'm gonna take 100 platinum and I'm gonna give it to what's her name? Oh God,
Amber.
Amber. I'm gonna give it to Amber and I'm gonna tell her this is for you for the improvements.
Oh, please, I couldn't accept this. Please, Sway.
No, I promise. It's for you.
This is
For the
worth
orphanage,
much.
for the kids.
This is so much money. Oh, make
It's
a
good. There's
persuasion
many kids
check
here.
at advantage because as well she's like kind
There's
of
many
like,
kids here. What is it? Persuasion?
yeah, at advantage.
1 second. Okay. Click here.
I'll give her a
Advantage.
wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Persuasion.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
crap.
she got like a 5. Okay, I'll hate to take it. Thank you, Sway, and she just takes the money. Like, you know, you can see on her face that they need it. You know, so you are so generous. Thank you, Mother Velasco is gonna be so happy. Claudia, I mean, sorry.
How much is it actually? It's like 1,000 gold, yeah?
200. You gave him 1,000 gold pieces. Is 100. 100 gold pieces is 1,000 gold.
I mean,
That
okay,
is a
so
lot.
100 platinum pieces is 1,000 gold.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what
yeah.
I needed.
Amazing. She's like running inside, and you bid goodbyes and start heading towards there. As you are actually heading out, we cut back to Real for a second. As you are walking around Real, you spot 2 children that are blue in color. That you were saying at some point you were quite interested on that, and you see this little girl kind of running towards your direction and kind of playing with her brother, like her sibling, and they kind of bump into you. And she says,
hello.
"Oh, sorry, sir."
Hi. Do they look Bedalken?
As you look at them, make a nature check, actually, I will say, or history. Actually, let me just think 1 second. History, yeah. Okay, with a 22, as he rubs on you for a second, you feel a little bit wet, and you looking at them, you realize that water genasi. And he says, I'm sorry, my sister Bubble didn't mean to push you.
Oh, don't worry. I will prestidigitate it off. It's all fine.
Oh, wow, you can do magic as well. That's awesome. I'm tight. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hi. How are you guys okay? Where are your parents? Or are you just going to...
We are from the Lake Sarovich, you know. We just out today in the town. Mom is on the shops, you know. But we live inside the lake, you know.
Is it clean? Clean water now?
It's always been, I think. I mean, I'm only like, they look at each other. Well, it's been for a few years, yeah. As far as I remember, it's not that long, I guess. You are one of the outsiders, aren't you?
I mean, no, I'm from Ravenloft. I'm local, maybe not from here.
Oh, but I mean the outside is like the sabers of the land.
Oh, sure, I go with them, but they come from outside. I'm local.
Oh, you're from here. Okay. All right. Oh, our father is actually he's outside, but he's from here, but he travels a lot. He's an adventurer as well,
Oh. What's his name? Is it Rakesh by any chance?
How do you know? And you see both of the kids are quite puzzled. He's a local hero, I guess you do know. Everyone knows.
He's quite.
Yeah, he's the best father ever when he's here.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it. Maybe I'll check. I can swim. I like swimming, so maybe I'll go to the lake later.
Oh, if you do,
And,
please just ask for Bubble and Tide. We're always playing by the shore.
Okay, Bubble and Tight.
All right, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Give him
Bye.
back 1 second. Wait. Bubble wants to say something.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Bubble.
I'm sorry. And she kind of gives you your gold pouch back.
It's like a really heavy. Like, okay, wow.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Sometimes I do without realizing.
Oh well, I mean, as long as you give it back, it's good practice, and I'll give him like 1 platinum.
Oh, please don't. I can't take it. But thank you. I can't take it, but she's not giving you back. Just close the hand straight away.
Okay,
Thank you.
you can give it to charity or something.
Oh yeah, for charity.
Yeah.
And they start laughing as they run around, and then you notice that as they are running, Bubble kind of bumps into another lady straight away as well. And they kind of go into the street. All right, and then as you are doing that, you realize you see your friends coming easily as Bloodwick is huge and he stands. You see Blacksmith's head out of the crowd. Like he doesn't look like a center on the crowd. He just looks like a person that is so tall that his whole body stands out of the people's height. And then you realize that they are coming your way.
Hey guys, you had fun with Claudia?
Yeah, it was alright. Unfortunately, she is now dating somebody. Some
Amazing.
water genasi. So yeah.
I hope he's not. I hope he's not married.
Oh dear.
I think they're only
What are you-
dating.
I mean, if we remember, she was dating a married person before.
I
Like
believe
one of the
this-
guards
Yeah,
was
you
married.
remember,
So I guess he hasn't changed that much. Okay. Where we're going? I was going to go to the Burgermeisters to see what how things are. I don't know if you guys want to come or if you're going somewhere else, or we can go together.
Perfect. I think we were heading in that direction.
Cool.
All right. Okay, and you start walking after it doesn't take you long, after a few minutes you actually
So-
arrive.
Going to the Burgermeister, we have to pass for the old Fiona Wachter's place.
Actually, Fiona Wachter's place is actually the Burgermeister's house.
Okay,
because
so the
Stella,
old Burgermeister.
the old Burgermeister, you know that he is actually in Kresk, as far as you remember. His name was... I definitely have this.
Vallaki. Something
Yeah,
Vallaki.
it's something Balakovic, but yeah.
So they haven't come back.
Yeah, as far as you know, Vargas Balakovic. Yeah, you will remember that Vargas is actually in Kresk last time you know, and his wife as well,
His house is empty.
Lydia Petrovna. Yeah. And his house, if you ask to anyone, they will say
Yeah.
you that Victor sometimes comes and go. So he sometimes visits, but yeah, for the time being, the house is empty.
Sure. So we're going to Fiona Wachters.
Okay.
We're going to Claudio's birthplace, or where he came from down below, I guess.
Yeah, mistress, I hate the house, but yeah, I guess it is where I come from, right?
I mean, your mistress is dead, right? So hopefully still dead. I don't know. Maybe do you want to
too.
do you want to hide just in case?
Yeah, maybe I should turn invisible. And then he kind of like, as he says that, he
Okay.
kind of, you hear his voice, I'm here, but yeah, I better stay invisible just in case.
Okay, but I can see you. You know, I mean, as long as you are close. If you go far away, I won't be able to kill. But right
Yeah,
now,
it must be weird, right? Now, I don't know if I like my skin color, I feel so weird. I look
I
so
think it's just the change. You know, you get used to it, and then it will be normal because you're used to being different.
All right. Okay. Yeah, good. And as you
But
are...
just think that this way people will not be as afraid of you as before. So you can at least talk.
Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, at least people don't freak out anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, there is that creepy lady there. And then you see, as she says, there is a creepy lady there. You see an old lady in black robes, kind of like a see-through tunic with a veil, like a funerary dress. And you recognize her, Cabal, being Petra, the old lady who gave you the potion of mirror image before. Oh, Cabal! Oh, so nice to see you again! And she kind of approaches you like with her walking stick, kind of like completely curved. Her back is so arched that she's almost like looking towards the floor. Oh, I'm so glad I saw you. How are you, Cabal, and you guys? Okay.
Yes, we are doing well. How are you doing?
Oh, yes, I'm doing okay. My husband will be so proud of you. I just came outside today thinking, I hope I see those lovely men and women. And she looks at Lilith. Yeah, and you. I have something for you, Cabal.
Something
Actually.
else? You've already given me so
Oh,
much.
yes. I've been saving this for a very, very special occasion, and I thought my husband would have liked you to have it. I have only a few little drops left, but may I write something in your skin? And then you see her like getting this ink that seems to be like a golden little bottle with some kind of ink on it.
Insight check. What is her intention?
Make an insight check.
14.
I mean, she is not the easiest to read because the veil covered half of her, like cover her face almost entirely. But through the veil, you see that you don't guess that she has like evil intentions, and you know that she helped you before. So it's very unlikely she's gonna do something bad.
Does it have to be on my skin?
Oh yes, it will be some. Will stay there forever, and I will help you. Will make you, yeah, more of a hero. My husband lived with the giants before, back in Mirabar.
Is he going to make him fat?
Oh no. You're a giant, aren't you?
Perhaps
He's
Goliath.
giant king. I guess.
Yes, we have descended
Do
of
you
giant
speak
blood.
giant?
Somewhat. I did study it a little bit.
Right, she says to you.
What the hell did she just
Okay.
say?
You recognize that if you speak giant, you will have know that she said larger.
She said larger.
Yeah. Come on, don't be like this. And then she kind of like, let me do it for you.
Very well. Why don't you, rest of you, go ahead? This may take a while.
Oh,
Is
no, it
is
will
he
be
going to
quick.
give you like a tattoo?
Oh, no, it's only a drawing, but it's a special ink. So yeah, it will kind of stay
Oh.
there.
I want to watch. I want to see what happens.
Oh, all right. Please do stay then.
And then she starts drawing this intricate rune that looks almost like a musical note in this golden ink. And as she does, once more you recognize on the rune that it says larger. And you recognize it to be a giant rune. And as she draws it, the rune kind of like sinks into your skin and becomes a tattoo, like a little one, only one letter. And you feel real that there is some arcane power coming out of that rune.
Oh, all right. I hope this helps you, Cabal. You just have to concentrate on it, and it will make you stronger. Yeah, stronger.
Stronger.
Can he use it like all the time, or just is it limited?
Oh, my husband used to just do it once a day, but I think it stays as long as you don't cut your arm off or something, or burn the mark, the tattoo, the drawing. It will stay there, yeah.
Can I attempt to use it now?
Oh, if you wish, you might want to save it, but yeah, could happen today. It's a party, huh?
I'll focus on it. And
As you focus on it,
Step back. Step back.
you feel your body starts to grow. And you become larger and larger, and you actually become a large creature. This will last as the enlarge spell, but it lasts for 10 minutes without concentration. Once a day.
I look around and then I look down.
Is it going to be stuck like that forever, or is it?
Oh, no, just for 10 minutes, and then it will go away. And he will be back to his normal self.
Okay, because we were going to go into the Burgermeister's house. I don't think he fits anymore. But, well, maybe you can squeeze.
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, it's only will be 10 minutes. I did it with the goodness of my heart. Did I offend you, Cabal?
No, you did not offend me. Thank
She's
you.
kind of looking like that, like way up.
Oh my god,
Oh.
your pants cracked.
What?
Oh no, he extended the clothes as well. This is magic. Looks the same. Don't say that. You evil man.
No, these people don't understand magic. Don't worry.
I'm gonna test something. As I do that, I'll take out my spear and I'm gonna cast enlarge on myself again.
All right. Make an Arcana check. Actually, make. How do we do this? Actually, yeah. Make an Arcana check. Actually, I will say that you need to get more than 10.
Okay, 13.
Okay. As you do this, you start enlarging even more.
Oh my
And
god!
then as you do, you become huge. And then people start screaming at this point, oh my god! You see all these people start running back, you know?
I proper look down at everyone.
For that to succeed, let's say that it's gonna be DC 13 Arcana check.
Okay, I get it.
Okay, and as if you do that, Arcana check DC 13, and then it will work. Otherwise, if you fail, you will be able to try only once.
I'll
Then
reach
it won't
over
work
towards Rill and pick him up from the little scruff and lift him up.
Wow. And then you see people keep screaming, real. Do you want to resist it?
No, I'm good. I'll let him enjoy his bigness.
And I'll put him on
Okay.
my shoulder.
Yeah.
Then I'll start picking the
Amazing.
rest of the party up and put them on my shoulder.
Yeah, you start carrying everyone. Is everyone allowed? At some point, you become like a huge tower, like tumbling around and walking. The people in the beginning, people seem to be a bit shocked by it, but as you keep walking and they realize, they start clapping and they think it's some kind of attraction in a way.
Yeah, I'll use precipitation to make sparks over his head and little explosions.
All right.
Stroll
What about
away.
how does Lilith, Sway, and Bloodwick feel about this? What are you guys doing while this is happening as you're walking around with him?
She is holding on for dear life.
What about you, Sway?
I'm just turning my head, slapping my forehead. Oh my god, I can't believe he's doing this.
Yeah. As you look at your father, he said, "I'll see you back in the church. I have Lilith. I'll see you there as well. Please join. Come later. We have 1 hour. Okay." And he starts walking off. What about you, Bloodwick? Are you actually taking Bloodwick as well? Because he's a large creature. I was gonna say. Okay, so what is Bloodwick doing while Cabal is looking like this, kind of taking all the attention from your horse form at the moment? Let's say.
Bradwick is just like, cool. Can he carry me now? I'll carry everyone else.
Alright, I'll just carry him under my kind of arm, like a rugby ball.
All right, amazing. Yeah, you take him. Make an athletics check as you are doing this and try to carry.
That's a 12.
All right. I will say with a 12, you try to pick him up, but then you can't. He's just too heavy with the people on top of you. It just becomes too difficult. However, you do have advantage, let's say, because you're Goliath sin, so roll again. As you can carry double the capacity being large. So yeah, the first time is like, and then Bloodwick, you are lifted off the floor and put under the armpit. As you
Nanny's taking it off.
Scream saying that it's so smelly here.
all right. Amazing. And then you guys keep walking until you encounter this familiar house, slightly crooked, that you know being from Stella Wachter, Burgermeister of Vallaki. You open the gate and proceed to enter, and once more, as always, you notice there is a few little skeletal cats kind of like arguing, fighting with each other. They looks like a comedy show because they don't have skin. They're just skeletals, cats, but they're like 10 of them, and they're like acting like normal cats and jumping around and arguing with each other. As you they all start to make this unpleasant, unwelcoming noise that alerts some of the servants. So after a second, the door opens as one of the servants who you recognize being Madalena opens the door. Oh, welcome! Oh my God, it's you! How are you guys doing? That's so great.
Madalena, how are you?
Hi, Master Sway. How is everything?
I'm not master. Please don't call me master.
Oh well, you are the part of the family. I call everyone Master. So please, Master Sway and your friends, come on, come in. Are you here to see Stella, or are you here to see your cousins maybe as well, to Carl? And this is the one that I always forget. Damn it. I was doing so well. Okay, let's say that she says your cousin. And Nikolai. Yeah, Carl and Nikolai. Sorry, my memory is terrible, she says. I have Alzheimer's. No joking. Or are you here to see Stella?
Well, we came to see Stella actually, to kind of bring all news and have a talk. But yeah, of course.
All right. Okay. Good. Because I was gonna say, that if you're here to see your cousins, they are in the tavern as always, in the Blue Water Inn. So that's not luck. But your cousin Stella is here. So please, enter, all of you. Oh, welcome. Nice to see you all. Oh, I don't think she. It's been like 10 minutes, so as she looks at you, I don't think you're gonna enter, and then you start to shrink. However, Bloodwick, you see this house entrance is rather huge, so you will be able to enter, but she says to you, oh, just, I see you are quite, I haven't actually met you before, have I? She asks you.
I think we have.
No, I'm not sure. You seem familiar, but I don't know. I have never met us. There is another couple of centaurs that live near town as well. So, just be careful, please. There is a lot of China and things like that. Just
mind your tail, okay? Please? But please, come in. Nice to meet you.
I just off like a horse does.
Like a neigh or...
Yeah, that's it.
All right, yeah, and you guys enter this same luxurious house. Like you pass by the kitchen and go to the study room upstairs. She takes you up these fantastic stairs. All the place is like covered with red draperies and like black and quite nice, fine silver and paintings, like all these family paintings as before. And eventually you get to the study where Stella Wachter is actually smoking in this kind of like a cigarette. It seems like a roll, some kind of roll up kind of version of a cigarette, and she's there smoking it with a long, one of those French kind of like style pipes, like a cigarette standard, and she's there smoking, kind of reading a book. But she stops. Oh my God, what a great surprise. How are you? Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna give her a big hug and what, you're not sharing the joint?
Oh, what do you mean? Joint? No. It's only a cigarette. You remember I smoke? I've always smoked. Maybe not in front of you.
Yeah, that's why maybe.
I'm just relaxing. You all look really well. Congratulations. You managed to kill him like you promised. It's so impressive. It's really good. Really good.
We're lucky to be alive.
Well, you look rather fine to me. I'm sure being so strong as you are, it wasn't an effort at all, I imagine.
Well,
right? I mean, you are my cousin. You are a Wachter, after all.
Oh,
yeah. Mom will have been so proud of you.
Speaking of your mother, how did she die again?
Oh, she died of a terrible illness just a few months back.
Kind of look at the group at that. And your father?
Oh, my father, he's away at the moment. He's just gone to Kresk for some business trip. But he will be back. I don't think if he will make it in the next few days. But, you know, he's well, as always, you know.
Very well.
And you remember his name is Nikolai, and you actually killed him as well.
Yeah, I remember. And what about... is it Victor she had a relationship with? Is that his name?
Victor was the girlfriend, the kind of like the boyfriend of her daughter for a while, of her, actually, of Stella. So yeah, it will be Victoria.
Okay, I'll be like... And have you spoken to Victor recently?
Oh, not really. I mean, he sends me letters, stuff. He's still in Kres with Vargas and Lydia. They are really happy there. They are loving it. It's much more relaxed lifestyle in Kres. I mean, I have a responsibility here, and I'm really enjoying being the Burgermeister. But if I wasn't in charge here, I would definitely move to Kresk. It's amazing there. It's so much more relaxed, you know.
And any
People
news?
have no worries.
Do you have any news about the abbot that used to stay there too?
Yeah, he's still there. The abbot. Everyone knows him, you know. Marco. That's where my parents are staying. Well, my uncle, shall I say, and Victor's family, you know.
Okay.
Well, your uncle, your auntie's way. Sorry, I mean, not your auntie Lydia. Yeah, she's there with Vargas, your uncle.
Okay, we should see them, I guess.
I mean, it's quite a distance away, but if you are willing to travel, I'm sure they will be more than pleased to see you. And, you know, those mongrel folk, they can be a bit wild, but, you know, you know, people are enjoying themselves there. You know?
I think we are a little pressed for time. The only reason we came here was to ensure that this seemed to be one of the most important places in Barovia. So we just wanted to ensure that you, as well as the orphanage and the people here, are okay.
Yeah, everyone is doing well. I have to say, I can't really. No, sometimes we get incidents, some of these, some of the fake people, they just lose control sometimes, but it's kind of normal, it happens. We are used to it.
Anything that stands out in terms of losing control?
Not really. I mean, we did get attacked by these two horrible creatures like a month back. They were really, really bad. It was when the carnival was here, like the Carnival of Dread, the one run by that odd woman with a black sword. And while they were in town, we were attacked by this horrible creature. He was
Let me
white and
guess.
pale
One
with
was
harpoons for hands. Yes, the one was weeping like with black tears, and the other one, he devoured quite a few of our guards and everything. But then, eventually, actually, it was your master, I think. Uhok helped us and saved the town. Thanks God he's here, staying on the tower. Why do you know this creature? That's a bit weird.
How many times has the carnival been here since? Just the once?
Yeah, well, they come like maybe 3 or 4 times a year. It's a quite popular location because they have the markets, and been so many fae here, so they love it. Quite a few people are married to people that work in the carnival and then come and go. So yeah, they are good, they are good fun.
Alright. Thanks for letting us know.
That's all right. Actually, I will expect you to be in the barbecue. This amazing barbecue in the town square, and it's gonna be drink, it's gonna be food, it's gonna be games. We've organized some games and stuff like that, so it's gonna be fun.
Of
I
course.
hope you will be there.
We will be there. We just need to go to the church, and then from there we will head to the town center.
All right, so you have a few hours, maybe in 3 hours, something like that. It's getting a bit. At this point, it's around like 3:30 in the afternoon. Sure. So I will see you there later. Nice to see you, and please. And this goes on, like in terms of game time. You've been there for a second, but you've been there for a while. You had tea and biscuits, and Is any of you want to ask anything else to her? You are more than welcome to. Otherwise, we'll move the scene forward.
While we're leaving,
Can I ask?
Yeah, go ahead, and then
I'm just going to ask, where's your mother buried? We should probably visit, to give our respects.
Oh, yes, you will have loved that, Actually, did you meet my mother?
It doesn't matter, she just, she died recently. The other thing, we came to see her last time.
Oh, I mean, we took her remains to Kresk with, there is a family grave. Yeah, I mean, we have a cemetery here, but it was not that prestigious, and she always wanted to be buried in the Abbey of San Markovia, like the Petrovna family. They always had a thing there going on, jealousy and things, and she wanted to be buried with the Burgermeisters and important people. My mother, she was always into power and wealth and all these things, material things, but we have a little chapel. On the chapel of St. Androl, there is a little stone there if you want to pay your respects, but her remains are not actually there.
One last question. Your father is the Burgermeister of this Vallaki now, correct?
No, I am.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, it's always been like, since Varga left, he kind of passed the mantle to my mother, and when my mother passed away, my father, he's too busy with his businesses and things, and he didn't have enough time, so, I've always aspired to become a Burgermeister myself, so...
And the previous Burgermeister, not your mother, but the one before that, he went to where?
Kreska is your uncle. Well, your uncle-in-law? Sure, I mean, it is your uncle.
Yeah, he's in Cres, Vargas.
And who is the
says
Burgermeister
to
in
swear.
Barovia village?
In Barovia village at the moment, I believe. I mean, I don't really know his name. I don't really know him name, but he's the brother of that girl. She was quite well known. Irina was her name. Yeah, Irina's brother. What's his name? He's blonde with blue eyes, quite handsome. We don't really trade with Barovia that much, I have to say. They keep themselves to themselves, but
I can't even remember his name either. No, I can't remember. To the top of my head, I can't remember Irina's brother. But from what I remember, was he
you
still
can make
alive?
an intelligence check if you want.
Was
to
he
remember
alive or did he
intelligence.
die? 'Cause I know-
As far as you remember, he was alive.
Just a straight intelligence or history?
Intelligence past proficiency.
Yeah, just roll history then. 24.
Any of you, unless you remember on character or out of character. Yeah, you will remember his name was Ismark.
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 Ismark Kolyanovich.
Yes, Mark.
And he's the Burgermeister. You actually have quite good relationship with him as well. He was traveling with you for a while, and
It's true, yeah, of course.
He's called Ismark the Lesser. Okay.
yeah, that's right. Ismark the Lesser, because his father was called Ismar the Greater.
His father.
Oh no, that's a horrible.
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to see how much had changed based on what the past had
Are
done.
you thinking of going to Barovia maybe to visit him as well?
It's where we started, so perhaps we might.
What do you mean when you started?
Where we first came when we came here.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Anyway.
Been quite a while. You know, my memory's not what it used to be. And you realize that she's 20 something, you know.
Well, thank you for the food and the generosity. I'm
a pleasure.
sure we'll see your brothers around at the barbecue.
All right, fantastic. Yes, I look forward to that. I will make sure that Nikolai and Carl are there for the barbecue. So I am sorry they're not here. We knew you were coming, kind of, but you know, your cousins, they are my brothers. They are a mess. And now with this, always taking illegal things and bad things, and you know, they're naughty, very bad. Party. Yeah.
Well,
You know.
all right. We'll take our leave. Thank you so much.
That's all right. Farewell, and I'll see you later on. Always a pleasure to see you.
And you too.
All right.
As I step outside and we're kind of clear from everyone, I'll be like, so that is something new. There may be a lot of changes in this town on the things that we did in the past.
Yeah, the guy in the shop that sells the coffins, he's alive.
We burnt that shop down,
With him inside, yes.
and it's
He's
still
there.
stuck. It's still there.
And you came out through it this morning, and it was empty as well.
We have to be. We do not know what the repercussions for killing Babel Saga were. Some of them seem to be, I guess, positive.
Maybe we can go back to the bone grinder. Was that where Sibilna took us?
That
Yeah.
is where you were trying to produce kids, yes.
No, nothing happened. I mean, we talked all night, you know, and we
Talked.
decided- yeah.
Make a deception check. Obviously.
Oh no.
I will say this will go towards your passive insights. Okay, Lilith. Actually, all of you. Everyone knows your line. Even Claudio. Yeah, right.
I'm saying that nothing's happening, but I'm like purple in the face, like nothing happened. It's like no, it's talked.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, I'm not too sure if you want to go to Kresk and the village of Barovia, but we should go see your father now, Sway, and see what he has
let's go.
for us before we go to this this town festival in the center.
All right.
It just feels so weird. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed. All these past days or weeks we mostly spent somewhere in horrible places surrounded by horrible creatures, and now we see all these normal people, like life is coming back to normal here. It just feels so strange, but good, in a good way.
We have to ensure that if there's any information about these hags, the three grandmas, as well as Blinsky turns up.
We
Yeah,
met
need to
them. We met them in
reveal
Darkon,
that, yeah.
right? They're the three from Darkon.
I believe so. Did we kill one of them, or we
fought
fought
the
them
blue
in the
one.
Yeah.
She was in the
You-
party.
I'll help you just to. You killed two.
Killed two? I thought we
You-
only killed
yeah.
one and the two escaped.
No. They were trying to escape, but their teleportation thing failed. So in the end,
But
you
then
killed two of them, and then
didn't
the
it-
other one was never there. So you Mira Blue, you didn't kill, but the other two, Lara and Tara, you did.
I thought they escaped, but then we did something to the cauldron, and then
They escape. If I remember correctly, they tried to escape, but then they were counterspelled by Real,
can't remember.
and then they were killed. And then once they were killed, you put the things on the cauldron and break the thing, or maybe they did escape. I'm
But
actually not 100% sure. It's
maybe
been a while now.
maybe
But I
we
think you
changed.
did.
We definitely
we
used the
changed the
cauldron.
history because
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
we went in the past.
did the cauldron thing. Yeah. So you
Did
broke
we-
the chant.
Would they still be dead if we went to the past and changed some things? Because when they saying
Well,
we are the
if
villagers
Babari
saying this-
Saga had something to do with us going to Demon Liu, maybe we didn't go to Demon Liu. I don't know.
Maybe the Dark Lord of Demon Liu is still there.
That was the lady, right?
Sidra Dion. Yeah.
Sayonara, yeah.
And that is not going to be a good thing.
Well, I'll interfere here as a advisor here. It will be a good thing, actually, if she was alive, because by you killing her, it created a swirl that will, and then another as kind of like the shroud there, the mist. The whole land of Demon Leo was destroyed after you left, after her dying. So in a way, it's bad, but good as well. So only one less problem, you know.
Okay. Well, whatever the case is, let's carry on. We still have to make our way to Darkon, and once the meet and greet is done, we need
We
to
also
prepare.
have to go to the Amber Temple to leave the glove safe somewhere.
Is that where we're leaving it?
I guess that was, we talked about it, to give it to the Neferon, to the guy there.
Can it be
To have-
trusted?
He keeps the other coffins okay, like, he's guarding the other gifts, the dark gifts. I don't know.
Is that not where the coffins were that were trying to sway us to take their power?
That's where. And Neferon tried to stop us, and then we were friends of Exethander. Exethander might be there.
But will he remember us?
I don't know. He was a bit old already. And he was learning magic again.
Because there was a lot of influence with Morgana and him as well. And if Morgana is a spawn of Babala Saga and Babala Saga is dead, what does that even mean?
Maybe she was never born. I don't know.
You don't remember. You actually don't have a memory of, like, as far as you're concerned, you don't remember her at all. She didn't exist.
Oh,
In
Morgana didn't?
Yeah.
Okay. So that
Babel
means...
Saga, yeah, but all the other Morgantha and Belladonna and her sisters, you don't have memory of fighting them before.
So we wouldn't even have remembered the argument that we had regarding Lilith killing the two girls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the girls were not born either in this timeline. They were daughters of Morgantha.
Wow. Okay. That's a whole load of things.
Yeah. That's what time traveling is about. I'm sorry.
No, that's crazy. I'm just trying to kind of adapt to that. Okay. All right. To the church.
All right. So you keep walking. People keep praising you, clapping around. You see that at this point, people are starting to go back to their houses and getting changed. You know, there is less movement around the streets now. It's a little bit getting too late afternoon. You know, like people are lunching around back to their places. You hear the town starts getting more quieter. There is a lot of cleaning going on, and you know, there is like workers and guards and different people that work for the city, kind of cleaning and making sure everything looks nice. And then within a few minutes, after 20 minutes, you pass by the Blue Water Inn as well. You see the sign there, and as always, full of people shouting and screaming. But you pass it and keep going all the way to the very end of Vallaki, where the St. Andrew's Church is. And as before, you see the beautiful symbol of the Morning Lord is being fully repaired, and it looks magnificent. The courtyard of it looks much greener, and you notice the whole place looks much greener already, even only after one day. Like if it's always was too green to start with, but it doesn't really make sense because it's been cloudy until yesterday. But it seems like nature is thriving quick in a very unusual, unnatural way. But you get to the church, and you see there Millebok as well, that is working on the little chapel on the back of the church, like this kind of graveyard, and he's like there digging a grave at the moment. And he looks at you, and as he looks at you, he just looks down and he goes towards the back of the church to like pretend that he doesn't really see you, and just disappears out of view. The door of the church is slightly ajar. This huge, large wooden door.
Sway,
Yeah, sorry?
this is your father's church. Do you want to go find him?
Oh, yeah, of course. So I walk in. Do I see my father somewhere, or the church is kind of closed, is empty, so I need to look for him somewhere in the back?
Yeah, as you enter, there is a few people praying quietly, kind of like on their pews. You see the altar and everything, and your father is not in the altar right now, but you hear some voices coming from the back of the altar, and you remember that's kind of like the confession, the little sanctuary room where the priests get changed and keep all the tunics and stuff like that. So you hear your father's voice there, and a few women, like maybe a cacophony of different women voices kind of arguing with each other.
Okay, so I'm going there, but as I'm approaching and I hear they kind of arguing, I'm gonna slow down to kind of eardrop little bit, at least to catch, something what they're talking about.
She should have this flower as the main one in the crown. And those dresses, it's not gonna fit her. She's made out of metal. Half of it. It has to be sturdy, can you see? How is she gonna wear that? It's ridiculous. You have to do it properly. That definitely, the orchid as the crown headpiece, okay? You have to do it No, I think this violet should be the crown headpiece, but it's too small. And they're like
I'm gonna
arguing with
enter.
it.
I'm gonna enter to kind of like
And as you
break their
enter, you
conversation.
see kind of like a dummy of like a mannequin, and this mannequin is dressed with a crown of flowers, like an outfit. Imagine, I don't know if you've seen like the old outfits that they do in Easter in Spain, like this kind of Virgin Mary outfit that is like a whole mantle and a crown and the whole thing, but it's all made out of flowers, the whole thing. And they are kind of like putting flowers and decoration on it. And your father looks at you straight away. She's not here, right? Lilith is not here, yeah?
Dude,
He says to you.
everyone is waiting outside.
Oh, good. We don't want to spoil the surprise.
No, I
Actually-
just like there is still some people, but I just wanted to check.
Hurry up. Just hurry up. It will be good if she sees now this. Oh no, is Lilith having a peek? Will you have follow? You were there. I'll leave it to you guys to decide. What will you sway one in? But what about what did the rest of you do?
I guess I won't spoil the surprise. I would be doing something somewhere else. Maybe I'm praying with the people.
Okay, as you start kind of praying and stuff, like there's a few people that one of them bows to you, High Priestess. They say to you.
No, just Lilith.
Oh, okay.
High Priestess Lilith, yeah.
High Priestess Lilith. Okay, sure. And they all kind of do like a reverence.
How many people are about?
There is like around 8, the typical kind of like slightly older people that kind of like keep praying all the time. You recognize a couple of them from the old times. Like
Do they
when you've
have
been there.
rosaries and they're like,
Yeah, rosary
Yeah.
and proper like praying, like you see a couple of widows as typical.
Oh, maybe I can go around and just kind of talk to each one and just kind of see why they're praying, what they're praying about.
Yeah. As you do kind of like pray around and stuff, you notice that almost all of them ask you the same thing. Who do you worship, and when are we gonna know more about it?
I mean, everyone worships Pedro, right?
Here, we worship Lysander,
Oh, that's fun.
but we've heard of the great Karzus as well, and we are looking forward to know more about him. Will you be doing a mass or something at some point?
I can if you want. Are you leaving or reconsidering your prayers? Redirecting your prayers to another deity?
Oh, I mean, we don't have that kind of mentality here. We've always been quite open, like we have, all religious people are made out of the same cloth, right? If you know what I mean.
yeah, multi-faith.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
So we like to worship different gods, as well. The Morning Lord your god is a good god, right? It's not a evil deity as far as we know. So
It's definitely not evil. But yeah, if you want to have a conversation, we can do it now. I'm free.
all right. I mean, maybe you should go in to speak to Father Lucian. I think they're waiting for you, actually.
Oh, okay. I'm being shuffled along now. I'll give them gold piece each, and we're like, all right, have a good day.
No, please, and then you see when they give the gold piece, they put it on the donation box of the church. Thank you.
Okay. I mean that was for you, so I'll give him another gold piece. Like this
but
is for you.
we don't need gold. If
If you
these
don't want to use
children-
it for yourself, then maybe you can buy some food for the kids at the orphanage.
Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Thank you.
There's plenty of things you can do with that money if you don't want to spend it on yourself.
Oh, thank you, High Priestess Lilith.
Just
She kind of
just
corrects
Lilith.
herself.
The next person's going to get a coin thrown at them.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna.
they all take.
The High Priestess will go in now.
Yeah.
All praise, High Priestess Lilith.
Yeah, and then as you are about to get in, a curtain just closes, and the dress is completely hidden from you. A huge curtain closes. There's a few flowers. In the moment you enter the place, there's a few flowers on the floor of the back room. Actually, Cabal, you were gonna say something.
I'm going to go sit down to another one, and I'm just going to sit the one that looks the most sad or upset, a widow maybe, or whatever.
You see one of them is like crying.
Oh yeah.
I'll just go to them. What brings you to the church here?
Oh, my poor husband. He was horrible. He died, killed by that creature a few weeks ago. It was horrendous. He was eaten whole. I cannot take the memory of my head. I pray every day to the morning Lord for it to forget that moment of his death.
And why? But you could get your memory removed, right?
Oh yes, but I don't like to take this kind of deals. I think they are it's unnatural. You're meant to. The pain makes you stronger. I will be scared to remember to forget something else. Thank you.
Okay.
Have you ever done this memory thing?
She kind of wipes her tears.
I don't remember.
Oh, some of the people they have taken them and it's gone wrong. I'm scared of it. Would you recommend it? You are a town hero, so if you think it's a good idea, I will do it. If you think it's good,
I would advise you to just stick to what you believe, and that is that these incidents and situations that we go through in our lives will make us stronger, and it should be there to fortify us.
That's what I believe as well.
Alright, and I'll
May his light be with you.
And with you. And I'll just step up and step away.
All right. And then as this is happening, Lilith has entered, and Father Lucian says, "May I speak to you for a second, Lilith? I have something to ask you."
Oh, yeah, sure. I was meaning to have a conversation with you as well.
Oh, that's great. We are both on the same page. That's good.
Right. Who's in trouble?
Oh, no, it's not that. I've actually taken the liberty to organize a little celebration, in recognition of Karthus' might, as I saw his might, his power, and, I've decided to start to spreading our worship to different gods, to our flock, and I've asked a few maidens to do something special for you, and I was thinking if it will be good for you, maybe to do a little parade where you can help us to spread the word of Karthus, and they will be chanting with the holy symbols of him and some prayers for Karthus, and we could go all around town to spread the word of his greatness. What do you think? How is that sound?
Yeah, sure. I met a couple of the new worshippers, I guess, outside. They seemed a little bit happier. I tried giving them money, and they put it in the donation box, which is a great sentiment, but it was meant for them to do with what they needed to do with it, and I just want them, if they don't want to spend on themselves, spend on somebody else.
All right. I mean, as a religious thing, the tradition, great parties that we used to do, and back when Vargas was in charge of the town, so we thought it would be good to make a grandiose parade, perhaps.
How
So we have
much
this for you.
How much is it all going to cost, and how is it being paid
Oh.
for? Because if it's people making payments with their memories, I don't wish for that.
Oh no, it's all been like we've only been working on it a day or so. It's been communicating with the maidens here, my most trusted worshippers. Actually, that's not the right word. Acolytes. Yeah, my most trusted acolytes and of the Morning Lord. And it's pretty less costly than you will think. It doesn't really cost anything. We have the throne from before, and the flowers are. Actually, I'm talking too much. Girls, are you ready? And then they all open this curtain like a Snow White kind of like scene, and then you see this dress with a mantle, and the whole thing is made out of flowers. So if you were to wear it, only your face will be out. The rest will be like a dress. And this dress is put in a throne, some kind of throne, and you see that this throne will have to be carried by people.
It is out of game. Is there a picture of this? Because in my head, this looks hideous.
Imagine, like I said, like a Spanish Easter, like one of these thrones, like that people will carry on the shoulder, and then on it there is like a chair, and on this chair you don't really see it because it's covered by the whole flowers. That is called like a dress made out of flowers that look like I don't know if you've seen Midsummer. Have you seen the movie Midsummer?
No.
I will recommend you to watch it. So it's like a flowers. Yeah, I'll find a picture. I'll show you on the break.
Did you say it was Spanish Easter? Because I googled that, and wow.
Yeah, so you see the virgins with these kind of mantles. Yeah, but imagine that, but made out of flowers.
Spanish Easter.
Yeah.
Easter.
Yeah, Easter. Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yeah. Easter, the celebration, the religious holiday.
That's something else.
También.
Wow.
Maybe write flowers at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That would be help.
Yeah, right. Flowers.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's that first one significantly changes everything.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, adding flowers helps.
Yeah.
Google image was terrible in that last one.
Yeah, it's like they have these effigies of Virgin Mary that they dress with different kind of like outfits and stuff.
Okay.
So make a wisdom check actually to see how you feel about this dress, just to see if you like it. Let's do it like that, because I know probably Neil will think it's hideous, but will Lilith do? Okay.
In my head, it was kind of a flowy dress with flowers all around her head, like a sunflower. That's how I kind of imagined it. And I was like, oh, that sounds terrible.
No, it's more like a whole thing, like a mantle and tunic and everything, like different parts of the dress with colors of different flowers. So it's like, but the whole thing is huge, you know? You will, if you stand on that throne, you will be like and then Father Lucian will continue saying, so will you be okay to be our high priestess queen then?
I would be okay with spreading the word of Carthus and helping where I can.
That's fantastic.
Don't think I need the title.
All right. If you want, just high priestess, okay? High priestess Lilith. I mean, you are a high priestess, right?
No. Just a cleric.
Just a regular old cleric.
All
just
right.
A superbot cleric.
I mean, I'm a priest. I guess so, yeah. All right, so we'll just spend an hour or so, if it's okay. You can help me with some prayers and things that you want the people to be chanting, and the holy symbol. Actually, I'm not sure how your holy symbol I think I've seen it a couple of times, but we
Yeah,
had
she kind of
something made.
rolls back her sleeve and then shows a symbol, and it's like, okay, you've twisted my arm. I will accept the title, High Priestess Queen.
Oh, praise the High Priestess Queen, and then all the maids start clapping and stuff. And I think that will be a good place just to take a little break, just to split the stream. But don't go anywhere. We will be back in around 10 minutes or so. So we'll see you shortly. Thank you for being here with us, and see you soon. Okay. Alrighty, and we are back. Thank you for being here. Super good to have you here. I hope you're story as much as I am or our players are, I hope. So we continue as we are in the Church of St. Andro, and this conversation keeps going for a while. And Lilith is spending time with Father Lucian, discussing the prayers that she's going to be preparing for the parade and all these kind of things. And as you are there, Lilith, the bones of St. Andro have been kept in a golden box on top of on this corner. It hasn't been put inside the reliquary yet. And as you look at it with your passive perception of 25 now, right, you realize that there is 4 teeth on the skull that were not there before. Last time you remember, as Real mentioned, he took all the teeth of the bone of the skull away, but you notice there is 4 new teeth there.
Oh my god, he's growing new teeth. Yeah. There was
Wait,
all-
I'm going to look at my bag to see if my teeth are still there.
Okay.
Is he regrowing himself?
As you look at the back, you see the teeth there.
Oh,
As-
cool.
What does this mean? Is he coming back? Will he come back, or is his teeth just growing
I
back?
mean, in the past, that's what he used to do at the beginning, remember? He died like at least once and then he came back after a while.
Okay.
Remember at the beginning when the first time he died, he came back? Eventually he stopped doing it, but maybe now.
Do we know how he died?
Well, he was protecting us, I think.
No, like the first time.
I mean, when
Oh.
we met him, he was already like a skeleton. We met him like in a
Yeah,
forest or
We met-
somewhere, no? Like
we met his bones.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
you
was like
can
a skeleton.
you could either ask Father Lucian, or you could make some kind of history check to see if you remember.
I'll be
Well-
like, yeah, wait, who's got the skull? Who's got the teeth?
At the moment, it's on the altar, kind of like on this table that is on the room.
Well, what I will do is I will go up to the box, open it if it's not open.
Yeah, no, it's open.
Pick up the skull. Is it a skull? No.
Yeah. You see a skull and all the bones. Imagine like all the bones of a corpse. So you have like the femur and the whole thing.
You see Cabal's eyes kind of go kind of ethereal and kind of vanish for a moment and bluish as he casts grim psychometry, and I will use a history check to kind of figure out what happened to his kind of how he died
Okay, let me just
The
read
first time.
the first time.
The first time.
Okay, so as you kind of like focus and start touching the skull, all these visions start overtaking your mind, and you start seeing like pictures of an old camera, almost in black and white. You see this something that seems to be a paladin, in kind of like a full armor, and you see him battling on the courtyard of Castle Ravenloft with an army of priests and other people that have come there. And there you see Strahd Bonzarovich with his sword fighting just Saint Andro hand to hand. And then eventually, as the memory keeps going, you see the sword of Strahd going through his chest and breaking his rib cage, and then pulling up as he bites him on the neck and kind of like keeps punching him until all his corpse is kind of like completely immobile on the floor. And then you see that as he does, werewolves and other children of the night, swarms of bats start overtaking all these acolytes and priests and clerics from behind, and slowly there is only blood and death everywhere. And in terms of timeline, I will say that based on the kind of how Barovia is looking and how the castle is looking, you gather that this happened somewhere probably a few like 500 years ago, something like that.
I'll kind of come
So-
out of that state and I'll look at the skull and I'll be like, well, he is now dead. I guess we have avenged you. And I'll put it back. Put the skull back.
Okay. As you are putting the skull back, just for a second, some of the four teeth start to glow like with a luminescent light, like a silvery kind of glow. And you see them pulsate a couple of times, like.
I'm going to take it, but without real seeing. Can I try that?
Sure. You want to take the skull itself or just the teeth?
Just the teeth.
Okay.
Wait, are the
stealth
teeth attached to the skull?
I mean, they are like, like they are growing from its jaw. Yeah, you'll have to rip them
Oh, then
out.
I'll take.
They will crack.
Then I'll take the skull.
Okay.
Wow,
Make
you are
a
stealing
stealth
a holy relic. I am proud of you.
check. Make a stealth check.
Only if he thinks that this is what he wants me. Is it just the skull that's glowing, or is it just the teeth?
Just the teeth.
Okay, then I'll just take the teeth.
Okay. All of you hear like a something cracking, and then Father Lucian looks at you, and you all become aware. You're not doing it stealthily, I guess, right? You're just doing it.
Only away from Rill, so he doesn't see.
Okay. All right. So you could go on the
I'm
back.
actually outside looking for a
Okay, so
gazebo or a mausoleum or something.
Okay, then I'll just do it.
Looking around.
Yeah. Father Lucian looks at you and said, "Oh, he's growing his teeth again. Were you? Are you taking them for any reason? I don't really understand."
These are holy teeth. They've helped us in the past, and I think that the sign of it glowing means that he wanted us to have it.
Oh, all right. And then he kind of starts praying. Oh, praise be Samandran, son of the morning Lord, who saved us in the past. And he starts like doing a whole prayer on it. And he says, sure. I guess that's what he would have wanted if he's helped you in the past. You did say he did help you in the past, right?
Yes.
Sure. Please.
And I'll just take the teeth, pocket it. For St. Andrew's teeth.
Yeah, they count as a regular healing potion.
Gotcha.
You can add 4 St. Andrew's teeth. It's same bonus action to consume them that you have to swallow them pretty much as before.
Gotcha. Yep, that's it.
All right. Is anything else anyone would like to do? I know Real is going around. Real, make a history check actually, as you are going around based on what you told me.
Uh, 19.
Okay. As you explore the castle, Castle Ravenloft in the past, a couple of days ago, you did notice that the most expensive coffin you saw was Strahd Banzarovich. That they had like diamonds and gems engraved on it and encrusted on it, and the symbol of the house Banzarovich was the whole thing seemed to be platinum as well, and some other precious metals. And you probably gathered that the Strahd Banzarovich coffin will cost at least 2,000 gold pieces, very likely.
Okay.
As you kind of like thinking about it. And based on that, is any of you would like to do anything before the celebration of barbecue celebration of the evening?
What could we do? Yeah, we should go for a drink.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Just to ease up a little bit before all the big ceremony is gonna start or whatever. We don't know what to expect really. But as you remember, guys, the parties here used to be wild. The first party at the beginning. So
yeah, I do remember that. I wanted to actually. I'm assuming we're having drinks or whatever. And
Yeah, so
everyone's
you
there.
you head to the Blue Water Inn, and as you enter, you see quite a few patrons there. You have the Martikovs. You see there as usual. You see his wife, and you see. Sorry, I have it there. You go, Cabal. Tell us what you were doing. What
Yeah,
you were saying.
I'll just raise that concern to the party. I'll just be like, these memory stones. They worry me. I feel like they are trying to take control of the citizens of Barovia. Even though Strahd is gone, something feels distant. The people feel like an easy option, a way out of their misery and problems. And I fear
Yes.
I'm not too familiar with the gods. I look towards Lilith. But perhaps is it if those people begin to disbelief or forget a god, that his power or their power do not will weaken them, and they will stray away from the land? Would Karthus do the same? If there was a group of people just stop believing in the land?
I mean, I would say Carthage only exists in this area because myself and Claudio follow him. To my knowledge, there are no other followers of him. Though the people that I spoke to outside, they were quite keen on learning a little bit more. I feel this situation here, we should look at the source of, like, how did the memory stones get here? What are the three hags up to?
Where they are?
Yeah, I
We
mean,
don't know where
I'm
they are.
assuming that they're
Do they live in here in town or
You've been told that they live in Kresk.
Yeah.
Ankresk? Okay.
Yeah. We should probably deal with that because it. Thinking about it, it doesn't seem like things will end well if that's the form of payment that people are making. There's
But it's
no way to live.
but it's been there for a very long time. It's a normality here now.
Yeah. Side effect of us changing the timeline. But any thoughts on how we can fix this? How we can change the whole currency?
We cannot really change it. We just need to deal with the hacks as the last
But how?
fight, hopefully.
People approve of this.
Yeah, because they don't know any better, you know. We know we are not affected by this now, so but we can see how it's affecting the others, so they don't even realize eventually, maybe, you know. Or
Did they DM
you know,
did they hate Babala Saga? Did they mention something like that?
Yeah. I mean, Sibylna, you saw in Sibylna how she attacked Babali Saga, and she did mention that she hates her. So, but it's not Babali Saga herself, it's the whole chicken coven, the chicken claw coven. I mean, sorry, the purple moon coven. I apologize.
Chicken Claw. You can call them the Chicken Claw.
Chicken claw is the coven of the three old ladies and Sibylna. And then the Purple Moon Coven, it was the coven of Babali Saga that they worship Shar.
Well, if we do go visit Kresk, then we will be able to meet them, and even meet your woman, Rill. She might be there too.
I mean, she might be at the Bongrander where we left her, if there's no other hags. But Maybe these new hags have got, I don't know.
Certainly, I agree with you, Sway. They have some sort of definitely found their influence in this world, but I am worried what that may be. How much of it? Because the spell. Do we remember the spell that she copied? It was Wish, but would we know that?
Yeah. You were there. I mean, she wasn't secretive about it. You know, she replicated the using wish. She wanted to replicate the relic.
The spell that she copied, the Wish spell. What is its bounds? What do you think she wanted to do with it, Rill?
I don't know. I mean, with that, she could change the world, really.
We need to find out what her intentions are. What these hags' intentions would be. Leaving Barovia like this, fine, we have one problem to deal with, which we will go, but I think the changing of time has caused a ripple effect that we are now in the unknown of. People that we had killed are alive, and those are meant to be alive are now dead. Is anyone that we know that's alive is dead?
I will say no, not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Oh, there may be many that we were known to be alive may have died for other reasons.
I mean, there might be more people that are alive because, for example, Babali Saga used to live in those ruins in Beres. And if people try to move back in there, I'm sure she would kill them. Maybe there are people living there now.
Except and all these people, they may have forgotten us, or
I don't know. Extra Thunder fought Strahd, I think. When I had the visions, he was inside, stopping him from coming in, and then eventually he lost. So I think that probably still happened. And then afterwards, I mean, we have to check maybe Arginvost. I don't know what happened to him. He must have been dead, but then the witch never got the skull. So the skull might be somewhere else.
maybe it's already in Arginvost, or like his place. It was never taken from there.
Maybe, or maybe they were it was given to the new witches, to the hags in crates.
We have to be very careful. Do not trust the words of these witches, these hags.
Well, we already know them, that they tried to steal, they stole some of your memories, right? Did they?
Irwin comes from the bar and he puts a complimentary round of drinks there. Oh, thank you, lads. This is must have a second one. My wife is Danica is preparing some food as well for you. So
Are these
I
the
hope you're
cheap?
hungry.
Are these the cheap drinks or the good drinks?
Oh, they are the good drinks. Only good
Okay.
drinks for you. Of course, Master Real.
Oh, excellent! Thank you.
The place itself is like quite a few people drinking, but you see they're taking it slow. Now the town itself is getting ready for the celebration. In there you see your cousins, Sue. You see
they're there.
Nikolai
Okay, so
and Carl in there as well.
They're always there. They're like
Yeah,
they live
and
in
they
there.
are smash. You see Carl is kind of like leaning on the table, and Nikolai looks at you and then recognizes you, and he comes closer, like, "Hey, cousin, how you been?" And you notice straight away his eyes are purple.
like arcane purple, like a very unnatural purple color. Hey, how has it been? All good? Nice to see you. And he kind of like gives you a hug.
Nice to see you. I thought we're gonna find you here.
No,
Really?
Nikolai just passed out. He's just having a little sleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm super good, actually. Yeah,
Some things
Really,
never
really good.
change.
yeah, really, really good. Actually, do you want some gaffel? Do you
What?
do gaffel? Gaffel?
Cafe?
Yeah.
Cafe?
Gaffel. Gaffel? Do you some of your friends as well? Maybe I have quite a bit of it.
What are you talking about?
What are you? What about you, centaur guy? You seem like you can take it. Do you do gaffel? He says to you, Bloodwick.
Of course.
Huh? What did
Of
you say,
course.
sir?
Of
Oh,
course.
nice. Oh, I have a little bit here, so let's go to the toilet. Do you want to come, cousin?
No, thank you.
Oh, all right. So awkwardly, he kind of like, come on, let's go then.
Let's go.
All right. And he kind of like goes with you to the toilet and kind of like pulls out this tiny pouch, and in there you see like a pink purplish color powder, and he kind of like dabs it, and then he says, "Open your eye," and before you can react, he puts the finger with the powder inside your eye,
Oh no.
and as he does that, let me just check something. It's
Finger
here.
sleeping throws.
Yeah, it's gonna be a saving throw coming up. It's here. Okay. All right. Straight away, your eye turns purple also, and you feel kind of like empowered. You don't even need to make any save. You feel very unusual straight away.
Yeah.
And then you feel euphoric, feel of joy. All your problems are gone. You have no boundaries. You feel strong, confident, and even kind of like more resilient than ever. Mechanically, for the next hour, you have advantage on skill checks and saves. Strange, charisma, and constitution. You have advantage on skill and saves also, but you have disadvantage on wisdom, dexterity, and intelligence check.
Cool.
And you feel super good, you know.
I'm a super center now.
Yeah, you are kind of high as a kite, and you feel like amazing, you know. And he says, "Oh, good. You want a little bit more for later? Sell you some, if you want."
Yes, of course. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's 20 gold pieces for a solar for a friend price, you know. A solar is 5 doses, you know. He sells on solars. Yeah.
Give him 20 pieces.
Yeah, and he passes you this tiny pouch. Oh, all right. Oh, that's good. Be careful. Don't take too much. You shouldn't take more than 3 times per day, you know? It's very strong shit. He could fuck you up, you know?
So,
All right. And he kind of like comes out the toilet, and as you guys are left there, you see Bloodwick returning with pink eyes and kind of like super joyful and kind of like a bit like rocking, you know, like when you're doing a party, like even if there is no music, he will still be moving about, you know.
What's up, Bloodwick? Did you had some ales?
yeah.
It looks like somebody gave you pink eye. You know?
Yeah. It's purple.
Today pink eye, tomorrow black eye.
Oh gosh.
We'll find out tomorrow morning.
All right. And you stay in there in the inn. You don't see Van Richten. That normally you know that he normally stays in the Blue Water Inn when he stays normally either in the Blue Water Inn or in the cabin by the woods. But you don't see any signs of him anywhere. And time passes by, and it's starting to be the time, Lilith, that you've been told that the parade will start.
and the parade will end in the town main square, where the barbecue will start on your arrival.
Okay. Well, I'll get there maybe an hour and a bit before I'm actually expected to be there, just to kind of make sure if there's any help that's needed, I can help out.
Okay. As you arrive there, will anyone go with you? Or Claudia will go with you, definitely.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, I'll go as well.
Okay.
Yep,
What about
let's go.
you, Sway? And,
Yeah, let's go.
And Bloodwick, do you go as well back to the church after the drink and food?
I do, but I take my sweet time.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So
I'm just
you
going
go
to
and
tell you all something about this feels wrong or bad. I can feel it in my gut.
What kind of feeling? Like we need to kill somebody?
I don't know.
Like this parade is a setup? Because I kind of have that feeling that this is a little off.
It's just too... I don't know, maybe it's just because we've been having problems day after day since we've been here. This just feels too good to be true.
But Father Lucian wouldn't set us up, would he?
A lot of things have changed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay,
go.
well, just in case, how many of us are there? One. That's fine.
Yeah. As you're having this conversation, I imagine you're walking, and before you can realize you're back on the church, all these women are waiting. There is like around 200 people there, all waiting for you, Lilith. And when you arrive, they all start clapping, "Pray Carsus, Carsus!" Yeah, and they're like going crazy and reciting some of the prayers that you would have teach them already. And you see that there is some cheap versions of your holy symbol made out of wood around that people are holding. Some others are holding candles, and some others are holding this incense and bells.
Oh,
And
That's
Lilith, you are here. Father Lucian comes to greet you, running from inside. Amazing. We are early, so maybe we can practice a little bit the prayers again. And I got quite a few members of my flock here to assist us, so it's gonna be amazing. And then, as planned, then our parades will go all around Vallaki and then finish on the town square. Is that good
Okay.
with you?
yeah, that's no problem. The guys and I have come a little bit earlier than expected, just to help out, see where we can help you guys.
Oh, we are very ready. So it's great. I mean, if you've come a little bit earlier, because we are organizing this, the people don't know what time is meant to start. So if you are ready, we can just get you inside the costume, and the boys are ready to carry your throne around, and then we can actually start. Actually, maybe some of you would like to help carry the throne. It's an honor should be an honor to carry
Yeah,
the
good
high
luck with that.
priestess.
She's like 500 pounds.
Like a little bit over half that weight.
I mean, yeah, geez, that's why we are strongest men here. I mean, I know automatons can be very, very heavy, so we are ready for that. Don't worry. How much do you weigh, actually? He asked you.
Let's just round it up to like 300 pounds.
All right. Oh, okay. That
How long
sounds
is
good.
this going to last? How long do we have to
2 hours? Yeah.
2 hours.
It's nothing. I mean, we will be going quite fast, hopefully. Brother Claudio, will you...
Yeah, Well, I guess you are joining us as well, right? And Claudio is like even offended by that comment. Of course, yes, I will definitely be with my mistress. Doesn't matter where she is, always next to her.
Perfect.
All right, so please follow me, Lilith, and if you excuse us 2 minutes, and then we'll get ready, get you ready. And these maidens kind of like approach you, Lilith, as well, and they start. Are you comfortable with getting undressed in front of only us girls? They say to you, Lilith. It's only
I'm
girls.
capable of dressing myself.
Oh, okay. If you feel comfortable, I'll let you to it. We'll help you to get inside the costume whenever you are ready. They all kind of like turn and close the little curtain to give privacy.
Do you mind just grabbing Rill, please? I want to have a quick conversation with him.
Of course, yes. And then one of the girls start kind of like running, all enthusiastic about it, like, oh, the High Priestess asked me for a favor. So, Rill.
Priestess Lilith.
Yeah.
I correct her.
Yeah, the High Priestess Lilith would like to have a quick word with Rill.
Of
Lord
course,
Rill?
of course. No, I'm Rill. She's High Priestess Lilith.
Oh,
And,
okay,
you know,
all right.
you should announce it like when going in right now, said, High Priestess Lilith, here's lowly Rill to see you.
All right, and she actually mimics that to the best of her capabilities. So after a minute or so, Lilith, you hear that High Priestess Lilith really is here to speak to you. And
Perfect. If it's okay, can we have the conversation in private?
the girls, at this point, you are. You tell me, will you be in the costume already? Because
No, not yet.
No. Okay. All right. So then, so they say, yeah, of course, we will be. Just give us a shout. We'll be a bit further away.
Sure.
And they close the curtain and leave you two inside.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna start talking in like a whispered voice. Are you able to sense any kind of magic from this dress? Because it looks like it could do something.
Sure, or cast detect magic.
Okay. As you cast detect magic, you detect magic coming from the bones of some andro. You also detect magic coming from Lilith magical items and yours, but you don't detect any magic coming from the dress with the flower dress.
Nothing from the dress, it's just a pretty dress.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, Cabal being on edge has got me a little bit nervous. But I guess it was for nothing. That's fine.
I mean, I don't think, because, I don't know. The Cabal sways that doesn't strike me as somebody who would keep up his memories. Maybe some of the other people have, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's okay.
What are your thoughts on the memory stones being present now and people? The situation now is kind of almost out of hand.
Yeah, I think we have to stop it before it goes any further, because if people are not dealing with their problems, then they're just going to become addicted to giving their problems away.
I mean, they're just gonna become like a zombies eventually, empty.
Oh, Sway, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry. I wasn't there.
Sway enters the curtain.
He's been stalking us the whole time. He wanted to see you undress.
Lilith?
Rogue.
Lilith? Real? Why are you both naked?
What? No! I was just showing her how to get into the dress. Because I wear robes, and that's why. Okay.
Okay, I'm out of here.
I imagine he dramatically pulled the curtain from behind you, like just pulled it to. What are you guys doing together? All right, cool. I guess I'll get ready. Thanks for having a look at this.
Sure, no worries. And hi for 10 more minutes, so I'm going to go around and see what magical stuff there are.
Okay.
Cool.
But that's it.
As you go around, you detect that Father Lucian, he always has this kind of like a small, like a mace, like a little mace that he carries on his belt, and you detect that that's magical. You've seen him using it before as well. And around the church, you don't really detect any magic at all.
Are you the same 8 people than before, or there are more people?
Now there is like on the church itself, there is like almost 100 people. So on those 100 people, you do sense magic coming from gems. There is like around maybe 40 gems around, memory gems that people have.
That's what I was looking for. So I'm going to check. Yeah. I'm going to look for, see if somebody, if I can get some gem. Okay. So
you wanna just try to stake it to steal it, or
no? It's like I know the traders are taking them as payment. I just want somebody who is taking them as payment.
Okay.
Like not a normal person, but somebody else. Obviously, somebody who is like a trader or a merchant.
Okay. I will say make a fate roll, actually.
Because I want to know if they're giving them to the witches. Fate. High.
Okay. We say that 10 is high now. Yeah. So you, as you are going around, as the tech magic is on, you kind of leave the church and you go outside, and then in there you see a man that seems to be like a catfolk creature, but is more on the lion side, so you recognize it be some kind of leonine perhaps, or some kind of race, fey race, and it's kind of like purple in color, like a spiky fur, and he looks at you and with his yellow bright eyes. You're right there.
Yeah, I'm okay. Has he got? Can I tell if he's got more than one? Like he's like holding quite a few.
Yeah, like you sense on him that he's got like maybe 20 on him, on his pouch, and he seems to be selling some kind of medicinal sweets. He's got like a little stall and he sells medicinal sweets.
Oh, medicinal sweets. What are they good for?
They help you to heal yourself. Different style of things. We have this gaffel, medicinal gaffel.
Right, medicinal.
Actually, as you hear the word gaffel, I will actually give you this. You can make a history check. Bloodwick, Bloodwick, you can make a history check too. Now that I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, so intelligence plus proficiency if you are not proficient in history. So it's a memory check. So we'll add the proficiency to that. So 13 for Bloodwick and 24 for Real. You both remember that this gaffel is actually a flower. You heard this in the milieu. There was these tiny purple or pink flowers that grow on the side of the sea, and you were told that they were called gaffel, and they were only typical from the milieu. And it was a flower that when you took it, it will make you more easier to be suggested.
Mm-hmm. Right. Do you have
this
anything...
is the same drug that Bloodwick just took.
I can suggest stuff. I'm just thinking about suggesting stuff to, and yeah. So, anything else apart from the gaffel?
We also have these healing potions with a twist.
Oh, with a twist. What's the twist?
Well, you have to buy them to find out. Sometimes they do extra effects, Sometimes, funny things, We call them healing chaos,
But if you're dying, you don't really want chaos, right? Do you want
I guess
just the healing?
you buy what you want. Fun.
Oh.
You can take them when you're not dying.
Do you make them yourself? This is interesting, though.
We have our suppliers, there is a few herbalists around that can do different things. So these ones in particular, they actually come from a very close friend of mine, but we don't really reveal the origin of our things, right?
Okay. Can I tell if the gems are on his person or he has them inside, like in a locked place? Or
He's got them on him. You feel it that they are inside. Imagine he's got like this kind of like little waistcoat, and in there is a pocket, and he's got inside the pocket there is almost like a lamp, like in there, like you can see he's got like a jacket on top, but you feel that it's there.
I'll think about how much is the goffle, if in case I decide to place.
It's sold in solars. One solar is 5 doses, 25 gold pieces it will cost. Also, we trade memory stones as well, memory gems if you want. If you have any memories that you want to give away, I can help you with that as well. Any discomfort, any bad experiences, I will do that for you.
No, I think I'm happy at the moment. But if I do, I guess I'll come back to see you.
All right, yeah.
Do you put the memory in the crystal yourself, or do I have to like bring it already inside? How does that work?
Oh, you just hold the crystal. The crystal does the magic.
Okay, so you have the crystals here.
Yeah, I have some blank ones here. They are not on display. They are very valuable. I would hate to lose it and get in trouble.
Of course, yeah.
But I have 3 different ones. I have the red ones, I have green or yellow.
Green, yellow, and red. What's the difference? Is there a difference?
Yes, actually there is. The red ones are the regular. They just remove 1 desire memory. The green ones, you don't actually choose the memory. The crystal itself chooses the memory for you. And the yellow one will take the most painful memory you have automatically.
Okay. Which I guess the regular ones are the most popular, I imagine.
Yeah. The yellow ones are the most. Actually, I will say the red, between the red and the.
But the yellow is a bit dangerous because if it's a bit random, you can forget how to speak or you forget how to.
No, that's the green. The yellow just takes the most painful memory, like things that could cost.
Oh yeah, the yellow. Okay, most painful.
Yeah, and the green is the one that chooses the memory, but it's not dangerous. It's a game, it's all gain here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and are you local? Are you from here, or did you come from?
I'm born and bred. Yeah, from Beres.
From Beres. Oh,
yeah. We all the Fey community. Normally, the majority of us we are settled in Beres. Yeah, with a few hex.
I never been to Beres.
Yeah.
Is it a nice place?
Yeah, it's lovely. It's a bit muddy sometimes. It can be a bit boggy, but it's a nice place. We have a good houses, and it's verdant and beautiful. Have you been to Beres?
I mean, a long time ago, I thought it was Beres, but it was like ruins and horrible. So I don't think it's the same place.
That cannot be Beres then. Yeah, Beres has always been, as far as I remember. Mm-hmm. So Bloodwig, you take all the 3 doses?
Yeah, let's do it. Because I'm still high.
What?
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you do that. As Real is talking to this guy, you notice that out of the sudden you hear a noise. Ooh, okay.
Can I use luck?
Yeah, go ahead. Actually, you have advantage on Constitution saving throws as you are in Gaffel, so you don't need to take it. to use the luck. You take 14 points of poison damage. You are poisoned for an hour, and then you feel like you need to go to the toilet right now. Your bowels get really loose.
I'll just walk outside and just unload.
Okay, you look for a kind of quiet place. You find a huge tree and some hedges where you could be private, or unless it's something you cannot control. And as you do, I'm gonna be a little bit weird here. You're
a horse, so
yeah. What comes out of you is not actually what you will think. It's like some kind of like pink color. Glowing feces that wouldn't really be a natural thing. It's like a pink, vibrant, and as it touches the ground, it starts to grow, and all these flowers start to bloom all around you. All these tiny purple flowers.
Oh shit! I'm God. I can grow flowers.
Say it again.
I said, I'm God. I can grow flowers.
Yep. They are like purple and pink, and they start to grow, and you see them expanding, like in that space there has been like a huge area, like maybe 10 feet. All this whole place is full of flowers now. But then your stomach seems to be quite painful as well, like you are taking like out of game. Every minute you will make the Constitution saving throw. We're not gonna do it now because it doesn't really matter, but you can subtract 15 HP more, and this will last for 5 minutes. So let's say you lose 15 points. It doesn't really matter because we are not combat or anything. But yeah, you feel really sick, and then after this time has passed, you actually don't feel anything anymore, and you feel normal again. What is the most painful memory you have?
When the ruthless pirates murdered my captain and crewmates.
Okay, as that memory doesn't exist anymore. You have forgotten your crew and the time, that event completely. As the effects of this drug that was misused, you lose your most painful memory, so you don't remember your crew anymore or what happened there. You just remember you were a captain of a crew, but you're not sure what happened after that.
Okay, cool.
And your stomach settles.
I'm just going to go back and tell the others what I learned.
Okay, as you go back, I will imagine the throne of Lilith is already coming out, and all these people are praying and chanting with the incense. Lilith is fully dressed and already atop this throne device, and the people are going all around. Claudio is next to you, invisible because he feels like it's a bit weird, and he's praying as well, and all these people, and this starts to come out. Lilith, it feels very unusual, not in a bad way, but just because how you are is a lot of attention, and you see the whole people, like all these people on the streets are making way, and it's like it seems to be quite a big thing. However, inside of you, in terms of Karzu's holy power, you feel like super empowered at the moment, like in your mind and how you feel, you're doing something good for Karzus, and he is very proud of you.
Okay. That's what we're going for. Claudio, mentally, I'll go, Claudio, why don't you make yourself visible?
It just feels weird. Mistress is gonna be like the high priestess and the devil,
But you're
I
not.
don't wanna ruin your day.
You have the same symbol that I do.
Yeah, I guess so. You sure it's gonna be okay? People are not gonna freak out.
They're not gonna. I mean, if they're not freaking out over the horse turtle,
You see
not
that no
gonna
one
freak
cares
out.
about the horse turtle at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one even looks.
There you go.
Sure. All right. So Claudio materializes and kind of like sits on your shoulder, and he does, all these people clapping like he's thinking like some kind of weird miracle. Oh God! She has turned the imp into a human. Miracle! And they all start like bowing and kind of like going on their knees, like they think it's something you've done.
I'll hold my hand up and say, that wasn't me. That was Carthus.
Oh, Carthus is mighty! Praise Carthus! And then the people are throwing flowers around, and as you are passing as well, they're throwing rose petals in front of you and the procession. Carthus is mighty! And it's kind of continuous, like you go all around. The rest of you, will you be joining the parade, actually? Are you there kind of following?
Who's
Of course, why wouldn't we join the freak parade? Let's go.
Who's carrying her?
There is like men, like some of the pious men of the church, like a stronger man. You see like some of them, they are not the most witty that you could imagine, but like a few of them are.
Are they struggling?
They seem to, she's 300 pounds, and there is like around 10 men carrying this throne, so they're not really struggling, they are okay,
10 men.
There's a Spanish Easter situation.
But there is one of them that you recognize being Anton Groza, who was killed by Baron Vargas Balakovic. Ginger man, kind of like quite big, kind of white fair skin, blue eyes, a bit confused, and he's one of them like carrying the thing, and he was dead before as well.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll follow her around. I'm so wary, so I'm gonna see Bloodwick kind of. Is he puking and stuff? Is that what's happening?
He seems to have like very loose bowels. He looks a little bit sick at the moment, like he's poisoned for 1 hour. So I'll say that he looks a bit unwell.
I'll go up to Bloodwick. I need you to be on point. There's so many people here. I don't trust anyone here. Keep an eye out, alright? What's wrong with you?
I will keep a lookout. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Alright. And I'll start looking around to see if I see anyone suspicious looking, maybe have a disdain look towards Lilith or anything like that.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Perception check. Time to see what's around me. I see nothing.
Okay. Yeah, with a 12, what you are doing at this point, a few hours have passed, and you've been doing this continually, and nothing really out of the ordinary, just a lot of people all praying and joining these parades, and people drinking, the party is kind of starting, and you arrive to the main square, and as you arrive to the main square, you notice there is some blue lights kind of like going around the throne that were not there before, where Lilith was. And then a few men kind of step in a puddle of mud. And as they do, these blue lights start to twist and turn. And from this mud, tiny creatures with wings that look like almost like imp, very long noses, really unnatural, tiny flying creatures start to emerge. And before you can react, they attack Lilith. All of them straight away attack Lilith. There is 9 of these blue unusual lights and 9 of these tiny little devil looking made out of mud that just emerge out of the mud. And if that's happened, I think that will be a good place to leave it here.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Cabal's guts never wrong.
Yeah.
This without having to make any checks, you kind of think that these creatures seem quite fey. Definitely the lights. Anyone can make a religion or nature check, as this is happening, like a quick one.
Yeah, someone just like a couple of minutes ago, someone made a comment about Faye something. No, how it was the dealer? Okay, he said actually something.
Okay. With those two rolls, all of you actually realize that the little creatures made out of mud are called mud mephites. They are a type of elemental, normally evil. And you do realize as well that the lights are willow wisps.
That's not good. Okay.
And as they kind of like gather together and start attacking Lilith and Claudio, the throne kind of like falls. The guys that are holding the throne kind of lose control, and Lilith falls on this with all those flowers, kind of like in a bed of flowers. And this will be as you will enter a combat. I'll show you the map.
No.
I have a map ready, but it's not going to be used today, so we'll roll initiative next week. But this will be the map once more. You have been in this square and been attacked by several creatures on different occasions, so this is where it
Is that still difficult terrain?
Yeah, you see it's full of people everywhere once more. Still.
You know
As
what?
this another
We
party.
should stop celebrating in this space.
It's kind of like your cursed town square, you know. Every time you come here for a party, and you see that games were organized, different stalls, like with different creatures. We'll go through it next week once whatever happens.
Yeah, these guys over here, they look like the bad guys. That guy's holding a weapon.
Just
There's
for fun,
only one person here who is a commoner, so everyone else is an enemy.
Yeah, I will actually show you how they. Just for fun. Yep. So you are actually there. You just come from there, Lilith. So your throne will be falling here, and all these creatures that are there are
One
surrounding.
fireball, I can get all of them. Fireball.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Boom.
Easy peasy, fake creature squeezy.
Yeah, face squeezy. Easy peasy face squeezy. Amazing. Thank you guys for playing with me tonight. That was super awesome. Thanks for interacting, and yeah, it was really cool. A pleasure to hang out with you as well as with our viewers. Thank you for being there. If you enjoy what you see, please don't be shy. Give us a follow and help us to support our channel and spread the word of us to as many people as possible. We also, like Mo mentioned, we have a YouTube as well that you can check. Thanks to James Webster for all his awesome art and display on the episode, and to Darren Curtis for the music that we've been hearing as well. Have a great week, and we'll see you again either Tuesday on the Seal Pages or Bearglass, that they are entering the Price of Beauty adventure at the moment, or we'll see you here next week for more gothic horror and adventure. Thanks for watching, and good night. Thank you.
No.
All the best, guys. Thank you.